Danny and Tay, and we are Heard.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Heard the Podcast, and I am joined with a special guest host,
Monica Sheri.
Yes, so she's here. She's gonna carry out the regular episode with us, so we're gonna have a really good time. I can't wait. But don't forget to follow us on all social media at Heard the Podcast, HERD the podcast on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you guys check us out on YouTube, HER_D the podcast. Subscribe, like, and comment. Share with a friend. And we are available on all podcast streaming platforms. That's iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you name it, we're on there. Okay, so I'm done even counting the episodes at this point. Fuck it, you'll just know when you stream this episode. I'll have the episode number next to the title or whatever. But Monica, where can they find you?
They can find me at It's Monica Sheri on Instagram, and you can find me at Lola Vivo, LOLAVOVEVO. Sorry, had that wrong.
Lola Vivo?
Lola Vivo on Twitter.
Oh,
yeah, you can catch me popping a lot of nonsense and bullshit on Twitter. So if you want to see the real side of me,
very entertaining.
You know, let's get it.
Monica's
Follow
a very
me on Twitter.
colorful person.
MonicaSheri.com as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And any plugs you want to say before we start the episode? Any plugs?
I want to plug Trap Mess. That's my brand. You can shop with me on MonicaSheri.com. Check it out. See what you like. Whatever. And you can also hit me up for production. Hit me up for content.
I know that's
anything that you need. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
I know that's right.
And shout out to my daughter, Nene.
Hey, Nene girl. How you doing? What about the music? Did you want to plug your music?
So I'm not right now. I'm currently rebranding.
Okay.
So I'm not plugging any music right now.
Okay.
But you can listen to my mixtape Monica Sheri on Apple, and you can also listen to my project with Money Manny and listen to my song with Prince Kaching as well. It's called Ice. It's very lit.
All
but you can listen to that right now. I'm rebranding. All my music will be back up very soon, edited and motivational.
All right, I know that's right. So let's get into these topics. It's a hefty little list. Do I have any announcements before I want to start? Just follow Heard the Podcast, like and share with a friend. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Look out for some cool content popping out for Women's History Month. We're working on some things, so watch out for that. Nice. What else? We got some merch coming soon. I'm trying to rebuild the merch. The merch coming soon. I'm redesigning the cover art as well, so that's gonna be out there soon too. What else is going on with Heard the Podcast? It's some little treats coming up this year, so just stay tuned. Okay, nice. So Monica, so a regular episode we just start off the show with announcements, and then we also shout out money moves. Mm-hmm. So that's anyone that we know, or anyone in the industry, or anyone that's famous that made an accomplishment. Did you have one? I don't have one for this week. I know last week that we shouted out Issa Rae.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out my girl Bia. I've been following Bia for a very, very long time. She follows me on Twitter. That's my
rapper.
Yes, I love her.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's very dope. And she just did a new makeup line, and it's featured. Yes, and it's featured on Dolls Kill.
Mm-hmm.
So check her out. She's making big money moves, and I think she has a little deal with what is it, Robin Hood right now. So I'm very, very proud of Bia. And it's not just because she's a celebrity. I've watched her grow, and I'm just
the sisterhood of hip hop.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been listening to her. You know that song High?
So the thing is, I discovered her from that Russ song.
Okay.
And then after that, I just followed her. Yeah. From that. But she's actually, I did some digging up on her at one point. It was really random. You know how YouTube plays random videos? I just let it play out. I saw some old Hot 97 interviews that she would do when her real hair was out. She was looking real Puerto Rican.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with the black hair. That's why when she did the black hair for New Year's. That's my sis. That's my good sis. I love her.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Bia a lot, and I'm glad that she's starting to get those brand deals and really get those commercial deals.
Yeah.
That Nicki feature really helped. I will say that.
Yeah, it really did. And I was running around my house screaming. My daughter was like, "What is wrong with you?" And I was like, "Nicki just did a song with Bia, and I'm a Barb." So it was just kind of wild.
We've never had a Barb on our show. We never had a Barb on our show.
I'm not a stupid Barb.
Okay.
I'm a sensible Barb. I'll call Nicki out when she's done. I've done that many times. If you know me, you know.
Because some of those Barbs are so toxic and just disrespectful.
Yeah, they are. They piss me off on Twitter. I just be like, "Yo, can you stop?" Please, I'll DM some of them sometimes, and they'll just be like, "Shut up, bitch," and I'm like,
"Oh my god," they be 14.
They're very disrespectful.
They be like little 14-year-olds.
Yeah, but don't play with me or Nicki on Twitter, because it's a few of y'all. It's a few of y'all that y'all know I'm about to stick some barbs on you. Keep playing with me on Twitter. Yeah,
how do you feel about Nicki's new songs?
So Do We Have a Problem had to grow on me.
Okay.
For a second. When I first heard it, I was like, okay, but then I was like, let me go read the lyrics, because it's always bars, but I don't necessarily like her delivery sometimes. But Do We Have a Problem has grown on me. It's one of my favorite songs right now. I keep it in a low rotation. And Bussin', I just keep hearing Bussin' in my head, like, God on my inches, God on my roots. I keep hearing that in my head, and it's really irritating, but it's grown on me. I was expecting a full rollout. A video every week. I was expecting high budget.
Every week.
Yes, every week I was expecting Pink Friday. I was expecting a big budget, and I'm not getting that. So I'm kind of disappointed right now as a Barb, but you know, it's okay.
Honestly, I think Nicki could do a lot more when it comes to her rollouts and her like.
She gets lazy.
She
gets very lazy. You know, she needs me on her team. She does.
I be having so many good ideas when it comes to rollouts for different artists and stuff. Like you should listen to me on the phone with my friend. Talking about Normani, because I hate how Normani releases a single like every 8 months,
and it's
blowing me. Yeah, and it's just like, girl, come on, please, like.
But you know what? She's been popping out more, and she's popping out with Megan, so she might be on her little thought shit soon. We'll see.
Yeah, I think this year might be a good year for Normani. I just really want a full length project from her.
Yeah, finally,
because we're all rooting for her. So
yeah, you know. Dark-skinned woman in pop music, definitely for it.
Okay, well, since we're talking about melanin, I think I have some melanin skin tone melanin themed topics, though at least the first two. So have you seen the new Bel Air reboot?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so I've watched it and I actually really enjoy it. But this time around, it's instead of it being a sitcom, it's a drama. And the majority of the cast is dark skin.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. This is really cool. And the guy that plays Carlton, he's darker skinned. Did you see his picture?
Yeah, I looked at his picture.
He's of African descent as well. So like people were on Twitter, like he was trending at one point. They were saying how ugly he was. Oh my God, he's so disgusting. Every time they do a close up of him on the screen, I just get disgusted. He's so ugly. He's so ugly. He's so ugly.
I was reading the comments. That was hilarious, actually. I was just like, wow, is it because he's dark skinned?
Yeah, like you think it's a dark skin thing?
I don't know what it is, because when I was in school, especially when I went to schools in white areas, all the white women flock to the dark skinned guys. Like, they go crazy for them. They can look any kind of way. They go crazy for them. They love dark skinned, melanated, chocolate guys. Like, that's something that they always like. So, you know, even though the black community might be like, oh, he's ugly, da 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 da, white girls are gonna flock to him, period. So it's like, why does it matter?
I think that his character in particular, like I like his outfits. Like he's real. I like his fat. He's real fresh. Yeah, he's real fresh on there. They did a really good job casting that new show, and even the guy that they casted for Will did a really good job with that. I love this. See, I'm not really a fan of too many reboots, but this one didn't disappoint me. It's this one that I really enjoy, and then the Raven reboot, I really enjoy that too.
I didn't watch that.
So it just makes sense to me. As long as it makes sense, I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
Is that on Disney Plus?
Raven's Home.
That's a Raven. Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
It's really good.
Check it out with my daughter.
Yeah, I think she'll like it a lot. And then also this reminded me of, because do you watch Snowfall?
I love Snowfall.
You saw the new.
Yes, I did see the new episode.
Okay, it's 2 new episodes. Yeah. But so another thing was the Franklin's new girlfriend, who's also a nice dark skinned chocolate woman. She was on Twitter, trending on Twitter the other day because people were saying that she was ugly.
I don't think she's ugly. I think she's older and more mature, and she just has an older, more mature 80s look. Like, what do you expect women to look like in the 80s? They're set in the 80s,
yeah. Like, look at her wig. Oh my God, her wig. But that's how their hair was. They want everybody
to look like Wanda, big lips. You know what I'm saying? Medium brown tone. I guess they want everybody to look like Wanda. Wanda looks really pretty.
They want people to look like Mel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. But no, that's not. That's not the 80s. Like, if you look at your parents in the 80s, they look cool. But they weren't like all super pretty. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I mean, check out the lady in Raising Kanan. Like, they make her look very pretty. But I'm just saying, but her facial tone and everything is super 80s. Like, but it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why people. And second of all, anyone can fix their face with makeup. Anyone can fix their face with surgery, so I don't understand why I think
people are so used to that European standard of beauty. They're so used to a certain type of like aesthetic when it comes to your face. Yeah. That anything opposing to that is ugly. And it's like, what?
But people need to understand everybody's not going to have a symmetrical face.
And I'm sure whoever casted Franklin's new girlfriend, they were being very intentional on why they casted her.
Yeah, exactly. They were trying to be more pro-black because that's what women look like back in the 80s.
More realistic. Like everyone doesn't look like fucking Mel. Like, I don't understand.
Exactly.
People are fucking gross. The thing is, like, they're actors and stuff, but they're still people. People be dead ass online calling people ugly. Like, that's fucking crazy.
I've seen people call Nicki Minaj ugly, so at this point,
really, I've never seen that before.
I've seen it. I have seen it. So at this point, I don't think it even matters anymore. Yeah, they called her ugly. They was going in on her in her little 2018 era.
I think if anything, the 2018 era, if anything, it was the wigs for me. No. That was her 2014. Wait, when did she first come out?
No. When she came out, it was like 2012 when she went like pop mainstream. But 2018 was a very bad year. That's when she found Tay. Or Tay found her.
2018 was when Queen came out, right?
Yeah.
When did Queen come out?
That's when she wore the little... Yeah, it came out 2018. That's when she wore little pigtails to the...
Oh, the skinny pigtails.
Yeah, exactly. That was wild. I was like, whoa, Nicki.
Yeah, Tay didn't do that.
He didn't do that. That was...
Kim Burrell.
Kim Burrell. Wait.
Her name is Kim Burrell, yeah.
I don't think it's Burrell. Kim Burrell's the singer.
Oh, so what's her name?
What's the other lady name? It's Kim something though.
It's Kim something, yeah. She does hair and makeup. She does hair on hair. She does hair on Euphoria too.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
So why she didn't make Nicki look as good as them?
You know, some people... she did
that to her on purpose. I think she has some type of beef with her.
You know, some people are... You know, some people are just more like of a traditional hairstylist.
Okay.
Maybe that's... I don't know.
She should have just done all black hair on her. She would have been fine. Like pigtails.
Yeah, they were kind of... I think it was kind of thin.
The Chun-Li wig on the BET Awards.
I'm fucking crying. That was her? That was Kim?
No. Yeah, it was her.
That did that?
That mullet. You remember? They had my sis out here looking crazy.
But nah, Nicki, that whole Queen era, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that shit was wild. Like, Nicki was acting wild.
She was
aside from the Cardi B stuff.
Thrown at her.
Aside from the Cardi B stuff, like, she was just being weird on stage. Even the BT performance, like, she just started screaming and kicking her leg. I'm like, what are you doing?
She was trying to be extra slutty. I think she was doing a humiliation ritual.
How do you feel about that Grammy performance way back in the day that she did? How you feel about that?
Fucking fantastic.
Roman's Holiday?
Potty mouth, but
you think Roman's Holiday performance was...
I think it was great.
That's what blackballed her.
All that. It was perfect. Like, I want her to go back to that. They said she just got a chain named Roman, so...
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about... I'm just wondering. And I don't even know. I feel like I need to brace myself when I ask you this question. Because
don't brace
I feel like it kind of triggers Barb's. Like either triggers Barb's or like that.
Triggers me.
It either triggers Barb's or like Barb's are like all for it. There's never no middle ground.
Oh my gosh.
So how do you feel about Doja Cat?
I like Doja Cat.
Okay.
I've been liking what it's an engineer I used to work with, Thrax King. He put me on a Doja Cat before she did that Moo song. And then I was like, oh, this the girl that you was talking about or whatever. So I never liked her music though until Pink. What is it called? Yeah.
Hot Pink.
Yeah, when that album came out, I thought that feature that was with Gucci, I thought it was with Nicki. So I was like so excited. Then it didn't happen. And then Nicki did the Say So remix just to disrespect somebody else. And I was just like...
What do you think she was talking about?
They said Lisa Ray or I don't know.
Lisa Ray.
I don't know. Well, Lisa Ray was in Trolls. That's who she was talking about in Trolls.
Oh yeah, she was like
who was she like, what did she say? It's they said it was Wendy.
No. She dissed Nicole Murphy.
You know, Nick. Yeah. No, they said even something. No, Nicki's do it better. But she was shouting out Nicole Murphy.
Yeah, because Nicole Murphy slept with Lisa Ray's husband.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. Yeah, better. Somebody usher him into a clinic or something.
Any of that. I don't be into.
That's what she was talking about. Yeah.
But in the Say So remix, I think she was talking about Wendy Williams, but they said she wasn't. She said she wasn't, but I don't know.
Then somebody said she was talking about Beyonce, but she would never.
No, she wouldn't. I mean, She could have been.
Maybe, but why? That's so unnecessary.
I think that would be hilarious. I would love to see a Barb's and Bayhive showdown. I'd be instigating it all day.
The internet would break.
Be like, let's get
the internet would break. If that
it.
ever fucking happened, the internet would fucking break. Because if anything, the Beehive and the Barbs are the two most toxic fan bases.
The Bayhive was coming for the Barbs when Nicki dropped the Say So remix right before Megan dropped the Savage remix. Do you remember that?
Yes, and I remember those songs both went number one. This was a lot going on.
Both songs went number one. That was industry greatness.
So you don't think that? So people, the things I love, Doja Cat is actually one of my favorite artists, actually. But like I always come across certain things like, oh, she's a Nicki Minaj knockoff. She jacks Nicki Minaj's style. Blah 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 blah. So how do you feel about Doja Cat in general? How do you feel about her? Do you think that she's a Nicki knockoff, or like what do you think?
I feel like Doja Cat is a white girl who does a lot of drugs.
A white girl,
and makes
not even a black
music.
girl.
She's not in touch with her black girl side that much.
But she has a white mama. She can't help it. Her dad wasn't around.
No, it's nothing wrong with that, Danny. I'm just saying, like,
no, I'm just trying.
I went to school with white people for a minute, so I know how they act. She's more in touch with her white side than her black side. We're not going to see Doja Cat doing a Black Lives Matter campaign or anything like that. I personally don't think I'm going to ever see that. But if she does, more power to her. But as far as being a Nicki knockoff, they all copy each other. Cardi has copied Nicki styles. Nicki has copied Kim styles. Doja has copied Nicki styles. Like, who the fuck cares at this point? Like, they all have the same exact designers. I don't know why people make such a big deal. They're saying, like,
when it comes to Doja's, like, her cadence and how she... First of all, this is the thing, right? They made a whole big deal about the whole... what was that song? Thank you, Nicki. What was that? Get into it. Yeah. So they made a big deal about it because Nicki Minaj, she wanted Nicki on the song, and Nicki, like, turned it down, and she still, like, literally, like, redid her verse from Massive Attack. So, like, they were kind of salty about that. But then, like, also they think that, like, her cadence, like, her little like things that she does is always like a Nicki undertone. But I don't know. I just don't feel that way.
As far as I know, Doja's always been a Nicki fan. I don't understand why people can't experiment with their voice. I play with my voices. I dropped a little project during the winter. It's deleted now, but I was playing around with my voice.
Not y'all deleting y'all music. You sound like Chiquete.
Listen,
I deleted it.
I did though, and I'm gonna repost it later. But like, people are allowed to play with their voices. So now are we gonna say Kendrick Lamar copied Nicki because he played with his voice? Like, they're entertainers. They're here to do theater. They're here to give us something different. I agree with you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish.
No, I'm just saying, I don't want to hear Megan Thee Stallion's cadence every single song. Megan needs to play with her voice too.
Yes, she does.
They need to have fun. I agree with that. It's music. Have fun. Like, goddamn.
I'm not mad at Doja Cat's artistry. I feel like I think that what rubs people the wrong way with Doja Cat is that she is so good at every pocket.
Yeah,
in every box. She's so good at it. People can't take it because people will say things like, oh, she doesn't have her own style. People would say things like, she's like a collage of different people. She's a Katy Perry mixed with Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj knockoff. Like, she doesn't have her own style. She always gives somebody else, not her. But no, I think that Doja Cat is a all around really good artist. She's a pop girl. She can rap. She's a good rapper when it comes to the delivery. She can sing. She's a great performer. She has the look. Like, I feel like people can't. I just feel like people can't dissect that. People can't digest that when it comes to a female artist. But they love Drake. They love Drake when he does his Afrobeat shit, when he's not even fucking, or his Jamaican patois fake stuff that he's not even fucking Jamaican. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people love that from other people. When a woman does it, it's like, oh my God, you're a Nicki, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry knockoff. What?
My whole thing is, I talk about this with my friend all the time. Why is so much pressure put on women? Like, why do they have to dance and wear all these hats? Like, Doja herself has complained like 50 million times. I'm overworked.
Yeah.
They overwork me. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm just I don't get a break.
With her e-cigarette, with her vape on Instagram Live.
Yeah, and they should have gave Megan Thee Stallion's Grammys to Doja Cat, because Doja Cat been working hard. I'm sorry. She been playing around. She been experimenting. It's a lot that she been doing, and she ain't been getting no recognition. I don't even think they nominated her at the BET Awards. Did they nominate her?
They nominated her. This is what they do. Okay, so 2 points. The whole Grammy thing, I'm a huge Megan fan as well, but yes, I do agree. They should have gave Doja Cat at least one of them Grammys.
Yeah.
I think that Megan won I think Megan got a lot of like uplifting, like Megan is very talented. I feel like she's a very good rapper. I will say that. Cool. But I think that, you know, this all the things that happened with her, the whole situation with the situation and that situation or whatever, I feel like it kind of boosted her a bit. She got more magazine covers, and also like you have a song with Beyonce, and they want Beyonce at the show. They want Beyonce at the Grammys. So I believe that she got those Grammys. You know, Beyonce really helped her get those Grammys. I strongly believe that, because if Beyonce didn't step in for Megan and Megan didn't have her controversy, I feel like Doja Cat would have racked up the Grammys, because every award show. AMAs, Billboards, Grammys, they always make sure they have Doja Cat as a performer. But you're not rewarding her. Has Doja Cat ever won an award?
I don't think she's won any big awards yet, as far as what I know.
Right. So they make sure to have her in the forefront when it comes to performing, but they always play politics when it comes to like actually granting her the award.
And that's very unfair, because I just feel, you know, I mean, you know, because people, they're like, oh, she was in chat room, she's a racist. Okay.
That's not even, I still don't understand that. I still don't get that.
Either, because all of us were doing that when we were younger. Going
I still don't get it, because she said the N-word. She is an N-word. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, she's still a nigga, even though she's half white. I work with a girl that's half white. She looks fully white. She's still a black person. Like, her mother's black. Like, you know, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get the unnecessary nonsense, you know, with her. It's just like, yo, let it go. Like, she's good at what she does. Like, she works her butt off. I don't care if she is sniffing cocaine to get these things done.
First of all, a lot of them have sniffed cocaine, so let's not even do that.
Nicki pops pills.
I wish they would say some shit like that. They don't do shit. Though they definitely all do drugs. They all do drugs.
They've been saying, but Nicki admits it. Nicki admitted that she pops pills. We've seen Rihanna do some coke, you know.
Definitely when she was with Chris Brown, I strongly believe that she was doing something with Chris Brown.
They was popping hella pills. They was doing hella things. But, you know, everyone has their vices. I don't judge anyone for nothing. You know, as long as you're not out here drug addicted, you know, I mean, because I've had like people I know that I've dealt with that have been drug addicted, you know, and I'm not going to get into that, but like, it happens. But as long as you're not doing that, if you want to, you know, have a party and you're over 21 and you want to, you know, do what you got to do. You know, I don't care. I'm just saying, you know, like, we can't judge everyone based off of that, because like I said, Nicki pops all the pills in the world. You ain't going to tell me she don't pop pills.
I believe you. And I'm not drug shaming anybody. I'm not drug shaming. I just think you do drugs. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like just smoke a little weed and keep it moving. You know? You know, all the popping pills, like, you can die from popping a pill. You can die from a cocaine overdose. But smoking too much weed, I don't think I've heard that yet.
Okay, Rue? Yeah.
Yeah, Rue.
You would never get me to believe that weed is bad for you. Fuck out of here. I wish you would tell me that.
What the hell is wrong with her? I watched that scene and I cried. I cried through the screen. I was like, why is she doing fentanyl? Lord Jesus. Like, because, I mean, because these shows...
Is the air on? Am I going through like an early menopause or some shit like that? I'm hot as fuck. Am I going through like an early menopause?
Oh, no.
It's giving heat. Like, I'm in heat right now. For real?
It is kind of cold, but this is very warm.
Maybe it's my shirt. I don't know. But yeah.
Hey, everybody got their vices. That's all I'm saying. Nicki need to pop some
I'm not
pills.
drug shaming.
I want Roman back. I need her to pop all the pills. Don't do it around your son, Nicki, but pop them pills.
Pop a bear.
I want to hear all of that. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear all of that. I want to have some fun this summer.
Big Rebel on top.
You know, I want to see all that. I want to see all of that. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Like all the old school Barbs. Like, we ain't that old, but we know we want Roman. We want Roman to come with the stupid hell for Cardi. Like, why hasn't she dissed Cardi yet? I'm waiting.
No, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I'm tired.
To have a rap battle.
You know, a rap battle with who? A rap battle with who?
I want her to have another rap battle with Remy. Then I want her to have another one with Cardi.
You know what? I don't think that Nicki likes Megan, but I really want to see Megan and Nicki go toe to toe when it comes to bars.
Nicki.
Listen. I don't know. Monica. I don't know.
I'm the hottest bitch.
No. Megan be spitting. Stop.
Megan be spitting sometimes.
Nah.
Pussy this, pussy but pussy. Nicki going this her with pussy verses. She gonna be like, my pussy do this, my pussy do that, pussy.
I think Megan can keep it cute with Nicki. She can hang in there a little bit. I think so.
You know what? When I heard "Hot Girl Summer," that was a very disappointing song. So I think she's very intimidated. I think if she's gonna try to be top tier, Megan. We can listen. I read lyrics for a living, Danny. I read lyrics for a living.
So you don't think Megan be spitting,
girl? No.
What? First of all, let's be honest. Monica.
I'm lying. She be spitting.
Monica.
She be spitting, but she not spitting on Nicki level. That's all I'm saying.
First of all, sometimes, and here I go. Sometimes, yeah, Nicki be spitting, but sometimes it don't even be the bar with Nicki. It be the delivery. The bar don't be even all that. It be the delivery.
Look,
so let's not even go there. If you want to keep it funky.
Steak, bitch, we outside. What you
Outback steak, we outside. Outback.
That's a double entendre.
I know. Yes, double. Okay, but Outback steak.
She said STAKE. She didn't say steak. She said,
I know, yeah, it's a double entendre, yes. But how many?
We out back. She got,
No. Now you want to go, no, Monica. I will go on genius.com right now and pull up a Megan, no. Because now you because now, okay.
I've been waiting for this day. Let's do it. You give me a song.
What you not about to do?
I'm ready.
What we're not going to do. What we're not going to do.
I am ready. But I will say this though.
Don't backtrack.
No, I'm not backtracking.
Because what you not about to do.
Kim took her ass in with that Black Friday, and y'all ain't pay no attention to it.
The joint that was on PayPal.
Yeah, that one song Black Friday. I don't think people actually paid attention to it. Kim took her ass out with that, but nobody paid attention.
Let me see. Let's do. Okay, I'm gonna read run it up freestyle lyrics.
Alright, let's go.
What Nicki song you gonna read? Because now you finna play with me, and I don't like that.
I will read. I'm gonna read. Damn, there's so many I could read.
Girl, stop. Girl. No, do
You want me to do a recent song?
Do a freestyle. Do it. I mean, what?
You want me to do a recent song or older song? Because like Nicki got. Yikes. I'll do Yikes.
Okay, because Yikes was kind of weak. I ain't gonna.
Yikes was not weak.
Cause you want to go bar for bar.
Got the price of coke. I just hit him with the little cut and call a post up. Somebody go get poked. Hold on, wait. Somebody about to get poked up. Go call a tow truck. All that talking out your neck might just get your throat cut. Yo, it's the flow for me.
Running up them bands trying to ball till I fall. If I'm with your daddy, then you know we at the mall. If I'm with a nigga, then you know I'm in them jaws. You let a broke nigga talk you out your drawers. I don't even chase liquor. Why would I chase a nigga? He said I should be nicer. Boy, your dick should be bigger. He said you better be good by the way that you bragging. I hit him back and told him, well, that's just depend on who you asking. I got an ex that say he gonna leave his new bitch whenever I call. I got an ex that say every time he see me, it's gonna be problems or whatever for however to go. But no, like what you mean? No, like let's not even do. Let's not even.
Ready? Are you ready?
What you pull up? What you pull up? What you pull up?
Ain't talking housewives, but I'm in a Porsche. First I'm a scorcher, then I'm a torture, then I'm a torture her, then I'm a offer $1 million for that show they made. They offer go against Nicki, it's gonna cost ya, cause now it's fuck ya. And of course, yeah, I rap Queens where they listen to a bunch of Nas. I'm a yes, and these bitches is a bunch of Nas. Trying to win a gunfight with a bunch of Nas. I win, get off the bench and give a bunch of fives. I don't see her. Bitch, I'm the greatest and no see her. I'm the iPhone. You the Nokia. Everybody know you jealous, bitches, so clear. Tell them bum ass bitches that pay they wrong. She see my sexy ass every time she scroll. I got it in the can. Dog, your career gonna be wet and in the cold. Wait. With your dumb ass face. She ain't eating, but I swear she got some bum ass taste. Text a man like, dog, how that bum ass taste? Pay your rent and stay in your bum ass place. Yo, I'm sorry. Megan not fucking with Nicki. She used
I'm running through your nigga house like a Tomb Raider. Damn. You gotta pass around nigga here. Hot potato. I told him, eat it or get out. That's your ultimatum. But stop looking at my pussy hard. That shit aggravating. He ain't mine. I just let him eat me out from time to time. Call that pussy pootie tang because I got that one again. He can't compare me to none of these bitches. I got that Beyonce that you gonna listen. What you talking about?
Listen, okay.
What you talking about?
You know what? But listen, that's her first album. I will say when she released Tina Snow, I was really waiting on that Nicki feature because that's when Nicki started following her.
That was a mixtape.
I know that was an album for me. I'm sorry because Good News was trash. But yeah, that's when Nicki started following her, and I was like, oh shit, because I heard that freestyle with her with the niggas down in Texas, right? So I was really expecting Megan to really develop her pen and do more, but I feel like she's being lazy. So I don't know if it's her label or whatever. I agree with you.
Granted, Meg has a lot of label drama. So let's say she has a lot of label drama. That's why I feel like Good News was rushed out. I feel like Good News was rushed out.
But Thought Shit was a good song.
I don't too much care for Thought Shit because I feel like it wasn't. She needs. I will agree that she needs to change up her flow more. Okay, I will agree on that.
But I was waiting on her and Nicki to do like a back and forth song like what she did with Bia, and it didn't happen. So I don't know what's up with Megan.
Nicki is mad. I think this is the thing. First of all, I don't think Nicki likes Meg. I don't think Nicki likes Doja Cat. I think Nicki is mad at Nicki's mad at Meg because after she did the Hot Girl Summer remix for her, she wanted Meg to be on Queen Radio, and Meg kind of like flaked on that. And you know, when Nicki did that live with Bia, I feel like she was throwing shade at Meg and Doja because she was saying like, they told me to do no more features with female rappers because da 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 da. And, when I do features with people, I want to build a rapport. I don't want you to just use me. I feel like I'm just being used for features.
Wait. Let me add some more shade to it. You know that Bia actually has a song with Doja Cat, and she called Doja Cat a cokehead.
Yeah, I heard that she don't like Doja Cat.
That's why when
I heard they don't like each other.
She don't like her. I think that she's a Leo like me, and she gonna call a cokehead. But I guess they was in the studio together. So when that happened, all the Doja Cat fans was trying to come for Bia.
So I heard that I really love Bia, but I heard some stuff. So I heard that she used to be a really big Cardi fan, and when she linked up with Nicki Minaj, she deleted all her Cardi tweets. That's what I heard.
Never seen that a day in my life.
Okay, that's what
she probably tweeted that she wanted to do a song with her because she was trying to get on, but I've never in my life seen Bia be a Cardi fan.
Where Bia from?
Bia's from Boston.
Okay.
So when Bia did that song with Russ, they was trying to get Nicki on that remix.
They wanted Rihanna on the remix.
They did, but they wanted Nicki on it too. Mm-hmm. And that's when I started saying Bia X Nicki. So you see what I said come to pass.
Oh my God. Child. It's a mess. The
girl should be able to work.
You got us going bar for bar on camera. You got us going bar for bar.
I'm done, y'all. But listen, all the girls, honestly, they need to link up and they need to do a ladies' night. It can be like 10 verses. I'm
kind of tired of the ladies' night. Idea. I just do something else new.
I feel like if it's not about pussy, and it's about ladies' night, like if they talking about popping bottles and ratchet shit, I feel like it'll be fun. But as soon as Megan come, I fucked your nigga, I'm gonna be like, bruh, please. Yo, Danny, like, I already knew you was gonna look at me like that when I said that, but like, I'm tired of hearing about her vagina. It's not that good. I'm sorry.
Nicki talks about her pussy all the time.
But Nicki, like, gets niggas to wife her. Like, Meek was about to marry her, and then they just broke up. I'm just saying, like, Safari would have married her. Nicki always got a nigga on. Like, it don't matter. Like, he just be by her all the time. Like, Megan, it's like, she got party now, so I'm happy for her. She's happy. I'm happy that she's in a good relationship. But that Moneybagg Yo stunt, that shit pissed me off.
So what happened with that? What happened with that?
I don't know. He came out saying she was musty, and I was like,
what?
Damn, son. Yes, he said that. Yes. And I was like, damn, son, like, that's crazy. But what's funny to me is that people really didn't know that they was together. And they was together. There was this page called Megan X Moneybagg before they went public. And they was every award show, he was with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, every award show, every club appearance, all that, he was always with her. So it was kind of funny. Mm-hmm. I don't know what happened with that. She was musty. I mean, nigga, you was with her like all that time.
Maybe she had a bad day. How she was musty? She can't have been musty.
But he was with her for like a year or two.
Yeah,
like,
he was with her for a long time.
When he did that song with her on Tina Snow, they was together after that. She was
on his album, the one that before the last.
Exactly.
So no.
I think she was using him for his money.
She probably
she used him to come up because they said she signed a $10,000 record deal. I don't believe that.
Oh my God,
I don't believe that.
That's on the list. Do you want to get into that now? We can get everything else afterwards.
I believe that.
Okay, so what's going on with this? Because it's a lot going on with because I was going to talk about it's just a lot going on with Megan. So with the whole record deal thing, how do you feel about that? Because from what was explained to me, I don't think she did anything wrong. Maybe she didn't read the contract more. I don't know. When she signed the management deal with Roc Nation, they reviewed her contract and they were like, you know, you can make more money, right? And so I guess that's why she wanted to renegotiate a contract with 1501. And I guess 1501 was offended by that.
So here's my thing with Megan. There's only a few black-owned labels out here, or executives, whatever. Like, yeah, there's many on the come up, but there's a few that's like well-known that's actually putting people on. I feel like she did not have to blast her information to the public. I feel like things would have been working more.
She didn't blast the info though. I think that they were 1501 was dragging her. I feel like
this is the thing with she went and signed with Roc Nation behind.
She signed a management deal,
but she had
to Roc Nation. That's different. I'm talking about like a management deal. You know what I mean? So like they put you after she gets signed with Roc Nation, they put you in position to like with brands and things like that, like a management deal.
Whatever deal she signed, apparently Carl was pissed off about it because he was just like, damn, like. You're working with us, you just go behind my back and do this. So I feel like it was snake shit on every part. And, you know, what T. Ferris, nobody talks about his part in all of this. I'm pretty sure he told her to sign all these little deals with all these different companies, like 300 Entertainment, Roc Nation, whatever she's doing. I don't know the exact details of her brand deal, so I can't necessarily speak to it. But it just seemed like a lot of snaky shit around that part.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they could have all sat at a table and talked it out and worked it out.
Yeah.
But then you got this guy going, I'm going to go get Jay Prince. I'm going to get Jay Prince. Like, what is going on?
And I don't like the way Carl is conducting his business because why do you keep trying to push all these Megan carbon copies? And why do you keep forcing all these new girls to diss Meg? Because you're tarnishing their brand before they even get started. Why are you, what are you doing?
He's trying to prove a point. But
like, it's not, it's flopping. It's flopping. It's flopping.
But it's flopping because the general public is not on their side. If they were on their side, it would work out. If Erica Banks could somehow get the general public to be on their side, it would work out. Honestly, even with Megan is still hated by the public. Megan, she's not as popular as people like put her out to be. Yeah, she's doing all these pop songs, but like, you know, it's something like with Megan, it's like a love-hate relationship with me because I feel like she lost her whole team, right? So I'm like, okay, are you doing people dirty or are they doing you dirty? Like, your best friend not with y'all no more because apparently she was stealing. Like, I seen y'all in videos, allegedly, the light-skinned girl she used to be with, not Kelsey, the other one called Kels.
With the red hair?
Yeah.
What happened to her?
They said she was stealing.
Stealing what?
That's what I don't know, money. I heard that through the grapevine. That could not be true. I don't know. I'm not for sure on that. But they said that she was stealing and that's why she wasn't with her no more. So I don't know why Jonathan left. I don't know why, EJ, she got EJ.
So
EJ
Jonathan claims that they're still cool with each other.
But I saw them on Instagram argue. This was back when I was like heavy on Meg, back in like 2018 or 19. I saw them on Instagram arguing. They not cool. They could stop the cap now. They definitely had some type of issue, and it seemed like it was more on her side, like she did something to him, and he couldn't forgive her for it. So I watched the whole live. I don't believe it. But
I don't know because Jonathan real cool. Jonathan real cool with Asian doll too. So I don't know. That's some tea right there.
But she did Asian dirty too.
Yeah.
She took her off a song like that could have been a big break for Asian. Asian been working her
and that's why she was
off.
very. Oh my god. Asian doll is so fucking talented, but I'm mad at her too because the way she's carrying herself in her career is really fucking her shit up.
Yeah, after King Von died, like, I really feel like she just been lacking. Like, I don't know what's going on. From the beef with the city girls,
like, you have to stop.
Like, girl, like, you literally...
I think Asian needs someone in her... She needs backing. She needs, like, an industry...
No,
she don't got nobody, but
nobody
she
wants
needs...
to do it.
She
Even
needs
Nicki
that.
won't give her a feature.
Yeah.
How you gonna give these other bitches a feature and you ain't give Asian doll a feature yet? Like, it's disrespectful because Asian doll really be out here rapping. Like, I got several songs from Asian doll in rotation. Like, she
but I feel
really
like Asian
rapping.
doll. I feel like Asian doll got her little blackballs, the different little like, quality control, the City Girls label. They kind of blackball her because she's supposed to be on that Ferg song, but they took her off the Ferg song because City Girls
was better. But that's the second time she got taken off a song for City Girls.
Yeah,
the second time was by her supposed best industry friend. You know, Megan hasn't even, she put Malibu Mitch in a video and it was like, oh, okay, why is Malibu Mitch not on the song with Megan?
Exactly. That's your best friend, that's your girlfriend, but you didn't let her on your album.
They was repping heavy for Megan.
Yeah.
That's why I be saying Megan be doing snake shit. That's why I have like a love-hate relationship with her. I really want to love Megan. I really want to support Megan, but it just seems snaky.
Maybe
like,
I think
she got mad at Nicki because Nicki didn't want to pay for the video for Hot Girl Summer.
She didn't need to pay for the video. She didn't need to pay nothing.
Megan needed a budget for that video, and that video did not come out during the summer. It came out in September.
Before Nicki does a video with anybody, she asks about the budget.
I feel like she wanted Nicki to help with that budget on that song, and right after that, that's when she distanced herself from Nicki. She ain't going Korean radio. I feel like it's because she ain't help with the budget. I don't think it matters. She already got the feature.
She already got the feature. So why did that matter?
No, she didn't have it. She asked her for it on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
So she asked her for that, and then Nicki didn't have no scenes with the other girls. Nicki didn't want to be on the scene with the other girls.
Yeah, why would I be in the scene with...
Why not?
What you mean why not? She Nicki Minaj. She don't gotta be in no scene with no damn Rico Nasty.
Look.
First of all, Nicki
Nicki
Minaj knows that she gives a look. She knows that. We used to talk about how Bia getting these Robin Hood deals and shit. She got that shit not from Russ, but she got it from the Nicki Minaj look. She did. Nicki Minaj gives the look. Period.
Listen, Nicki would not be getting all this hate that she's getting right now if she had just did one scene dancing with the girls. She can dance with strippers. She can dance with other video girls. You know what I'm saying? All these vixens.
Because they're nobodies.
But you can't like go in a room full of somebodies and just make up.
Because she knows that she will elevate your career. She's being selective of who she gives her energy.
I totally understand that, but like all this, Nicki hates the girls. Nicki has done more features than all the girls with other girls, and she gets
wait, she has done what? She has done what? She has done what?
Go through this.
She has done what?
She got a song with Kim. Who else she got a song?
It's not out. Oh, talking about back in the day. Talking about way back in the day.
The Gucci song.
Okay.
She got a song with Megan.
Give me
she got a song with Doja.
But she don't like Meg or Doja. She don't like Meg or Doja no more. And she regrets. She threw shade during the Be Alive.
Doja have the same manager.
It don't matter. She don't like Nicki Minaj does not like Doja Cat. She does not like Megan Thee Stallion. She does not like these bitches.
Listen, she's just competitive.
No, Nicki Minaj gave Bia that verse because she knew that Bia, I love Bia. I love Bia. I love you, Bia, and I wish to interview you one day. I love you, girl.
Hey, yo,
but
Bia.
I feel like she gave Bia that verse because she didn't feel like Bia was going to be a threat to her. Doja Cat is a problem. Megan is a problem. Cardi B is a problem.
Yeah, she worked with Cardi too. But Bia is I don't think Bia is not going to be a problem. I think Bia is scared to take that next step because she's a Leo like me, and she's just afraid to really get out there. Like she tried it. I got smoke for all of these bitches, but none of them will collect back. Like. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because I love Bia and I want her to follow me. She got this
Spanish record out with Lil Durk or somebody.
She's mixed. She's very, very pretty. Yeah,
She's
model type. What is holding you back, Bia? You scared?
It was Megan, no. Monica. I will say this, Monica. Let me say this though. Bia is talented, but Bia lacks right now at the very moment, I feel like Bia lacks a little bit of stardom because that live performance with the BET Hip Hop Awards, that was very lackluster.
She was very
lackluster.
I'm gonna give her. She was
very lackluster.
Nervous. They had her out here in a little. She's not used to wearing clothes like that.
That's fine, but okay, well then make sure have a performance that fits you. Don't try to be everybody else.
They don't let them do that.
This is my situation. This is my thing. This is why I hate. I love when the girls do a dance number and stuff, but all the girls do not need to be doing no damn A count. And sometimes I feel like Bia forces an A count and it does not work for her. She's a mellow girl. I like her as a mellow girl.
Bia be high. She needs to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Bia
that's
be
fine.
High. That's
but I feel like her performance on TV, her first televised performance was very, very, very lackluster and very awkward.
Yeah,
it was very awkward. And even with Lotto, I love Lotto could spit too, but that she's trying to force an 8 count on us too, and insist like don't do that. Like everybody don't need to be doing no damn 8 count. Just be yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Command the stage without having a choreography.
Yeah, Bia had way more energy for that Lil Jon song.
That what?
She had way more energy in the studio for that Lil Jon song than she did on stage at the BET Awards.
Shoot, Lil Jon had more energy than her.
Like Bia, like what
that joint go. That shit go.
She on the floor doing that Nicki roll that she did at the BET Awards that year. That's what she should have been doing. Exactly, going crazy, and she didn't do that. Like I was kind of sad. I was like Bia, and they was knocking her off online. They was like, she sucks, and I was like, leave my girl alone, please. Give her a chance. She just high as shit.
She needs to stop. They need to stop making these girls conform to this. Like, everyone's not Doja Cat. Stop.
She needs to stop smoking so much weed if she's gonna do 8 counts.
The thing is, like, don't do that. Don't do 8 counts. Because the thing is, like, if you're
high, in her system, and she be like this.
But shoot, Rihanna be high on stage,
and it works for her. Rihanna don't be singing that much. Like she be singing, but like, come on now, she got backup. No.
I'm not arguing with you on that one. I know she would rely on the backtrack.
But Rihanna will give you a dance.
Yeah, she's real swaggy. She's real swaggy.
Very, very much so.
She's just a bad bitch. She's just a bad bitch.
You know, she is.
Child. Okay, so let's get into this. Okay, so we'll just do the Megan stuff first. Okay. So yeah, I don't like how Carl Crawford is trying to push these Megan Juniors. I will say this though, Erica Banks, I follow her because I like her a lot. I think that she's very talented. She has a lot of potential, and I kind of peeped that she's trying to separate herself from the whole drama, and I don't blame her because she needs to have her own light, her own career. I'm tired of her being put in the Megan Shadow stuff because that's not fair to her. Because she actually be spitting, she actually be fucking rapping.
Yeah, no, she do. Erica,
but that new girl that he trying to push, that Tina Marie or whatever the fuck her name is, Tina, whatever the fuck, that shit is whack. That's whack because first of all, you need to focus on Erica. Erica just came out. Why are you signing a whole nother girl? Making her
that's the third girl actually. That was a girl before Erica.
Yeah, and the other girl because she dropped out of it because she's like, no, I don't want to deal with this drama. Exactly. It's too much going on now. But yeah, like, why are you making these girls diss Megan? Like, what are you doing? This reminds me of how they try to sign other girls to Atlantic tried to sign girls to diss Nicki Minaj and they declined because no, that's social suicide. What are you doing?
I heard that Megan can't step a foot in Texas.
For real? Why? You did ass for real? Who said that?
In Houston.
Who said that?
I don't know, they lying. But,
yeah, they lying. Yeah, they gotta be lying, right?
But Megan should have had a feature with Drake. Megan still ain't get a feature with Drake.
Drake brought her out. Drake brought her out. Drake brought her out on stage during the OVO Fest.
It don't matter. He trying to stay too loyal to Nicki. Stop being loyal to Nicki. Let Nicki stand on her own. Let her stand on her own.
First of all, no, Drake has done plenty of things with Meek Mill afterwards, so that's not.
Yeah, but like he was beefing with Nicki during that time.
Oh yeah, they weren't.
Yeah,
talking
he was
for
beefing with Nicki when he brought Cardi out.
Yeah,
that's why he said, "Oh, it was a girl who's doing it a little bit better. You know, who's working a little harder." That was a diss to Nicki. He was mad at her because.
Wait, when did he bring out Cardi B? What was this?
This is at OVO Fest. I think 2018 or 19. I can't remember.
He brought out Cardi B?
Yes, he did. He said there was a girl who's doing it a little bit harder. He brought out her Cardi B and Megan in that show. Ooh. But Drake, so allegedly there was some chatter in the background. Don't take anything I'm saying for facts. But allegedly Nicki was trying to take Drake down with like some girl who he impregnated or something crazy. Ooh. I don't know. So allegedly, or she was pillow talking about his son to Kanye. I don't know.
No, the girl was pillow talking about her about Drake's son to. No.
To somebody.
The producer pillow talked about Drake's son to one of the girls that he was messing with. Okay. And then she ran her mouth, and then that's how it got to Pusha T. And then.
But Nicki was allegedly pillow talking to Meek Mill too. And with that whole thing that happened with the Meek Mill and Drake, like that was allegedly because of Nicki. They tried to put all the blame on her. They was
no. That was because.
But then they said that.
No, it was because of the ghostwriter stuff.
Miller. They said that Quentin Miller wouldn't ghostwrite for Meek. That's what Taxstone. You know what Taxstone is, right?
Yeah. I love Taxstone. Free tax.
Yeah, free tax. But Taxstone, I don't know if this is before or after he did the interview with Meek in the car, but he literally said that Meek wanted a writer and the guy wouldn't write for him, so that's when he decided to out Drake. So I don't know. I don't know where Nicki comes in at this, but Nicki was pillow talking too somewhere, and that's why Drake got mad at her.
I thought that Meek Mill found out about Drake's ghostwriter and was mad about it and then outed him.
No, they said that Meek Mill literally wanted the guy Quentin Miller to help him write a song, and Quentin Miller was like, nah, because he was working with Drake, and so Meek got mad and outed him because of that. That's why Nicki distanced herself.
So wait, why would Meek Mill out him about that if he's the one that wanted Quentin?
Because Quentin wouldn't work with him. I guess he wanted a hit song. Like Meek makes hits, like, but I think Meek wanted that Drake type of hit. I don't know why he would need a writer, because Meek been freestyling since forever. But for some reason, when you're in the industry, they start using writers. They want to commercialize you. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So that was allegedly what Tax Stone said out of his mouth, and I can give you the interview for that.
Yeah, because I remember that interview. It was a long time ago, before he went to jail. So I forgot how that whole thing went. But yeah, they were in the car with the little stars on the ceiling. I remember that.
Yeah, and allegedly that's why all that happened. But I don't know what happened. But what was we talking about?
So Megan.
Okay. So yeah, with Megan, she should have had a song with Drake. She's worked with like every rapper. The Lil Nudie joint was going crazy. Like, but it's like, why is it the Nicki? Like Nicki, like, it's okay to have competition. Like, it's okay to have competition. That's why
I feel like she had smoke with Cardi.
I don't think, well, with Cardi's the popular vote. So she's not going to win that. It's not going to happen. Cardi's the popular vote. If Nicki goes and clears everything up, what everybody's saying, all the rumors, she can get the public back on her side. She don't have the public on her side. She hit number 2 on Billboard, drops to number 30 the next week. Yeah. She don't have public support. She don't have radio support.
And that's why, like, you Barbs are very, you Barbs are you are so consumed with being toxic and being hateful. You need to focus on your fave.
No, they're not. It's not all of them.
Yes, they are.
No. It's not all of them.
A lot of them are.
It's like,
because all I did was, when Bustin' came out, I said what everybody was saying. Bustin' came out and I said this reminds me of Fifi, because it does. It's the same fucking flow. And they ate me up in the fucking comments in Neighborhood Talk.
They said that that flow came from another song that Nicki did.
But no, it was the Gucci song. But no, what happened was she wanted to do Fifi because of the Gucci song back in the day, and then Fifi happened, and then Bustin' is the same flow as Fifi. It is.
Look, brown on my inches, brown on my roots. And she was going in on that. I don't care what nobody say. Bustin' is a bop.
It's fine. It's about, but like it still was the same.
But it's not going to get support. The general public does not like Nicki. I don't know how many times Nicki got to come out with a song and an album for the Barbs to realize, just enjoy the music. Like she said, she literally said, just enjoy the music, because it's not going to happen. She's not the popular vote. That's the problem.
Why do you think so?
Because all the drama that she's had has left a bad taste in people's mouths.
I do feel like her Queen era was tarnished with that whole Cardi B stuff.
But Cardi came out saying that Nicki was talking about her daughter. Like, when did this
happen?
The
Barbs were talking about, yeah. The
that
Twitter
never
stuff,
happened.
But no, Monica stopped it. But Monica, sometimes Nicki does give subliminals on Twitter. Nicki likes to play sometimes. Nicki does like to do stuff sometimes, so let's not. Nicki likes to gaslight. Nicki gaslights. She gaslights sometimes. She does.
That's who Nicki is. Monica Cardi B do the same thing.
But
Cardi
sometimes
you heard what she said about her husband. Cardi B do the exact same.
Wait, what happened? Who said what?
When she was like, when the Barbs was making fun of her because they was like she was going to jail over that trial case, and she was like, they was talking about her husband or something, and she was like, well, at least my husband can be with my kids.
Cardi said that?
Yes, she said that. They do it to each other. They gaslight each other all the time. Nobody calls out Cardi for it, but if Nicki plays, it's a problem. It's very hilarious to me, honestly. I sit there and I watch these people like go back and forth on, not all day, but I watch enough. I'll just see like little threads. I'm like, oh, okay, wow, like Cardi, you really said that. Nobody called you out, but as soon as Nicki say something, oh, it's a problem. They all shady. All them hoes is shady as hell. All of them are shady as hell. Like, all of them. And Bea is shady too.
Yes, she is. I like Bea though. I really do. Bea, if you see this ever in life, I really do want to interview sis. I do. And I actually commented on one of her posts on Twitter one time, and she replied to me and said, let's do it.
Yeah. So, no, she will do it. She
Bea,
will.
When you gonna be in DC,
Bea, when you come to DC, you come see me first, because she literally commented on my video. I did a whole video of like her career. She was like, oh my God, I love you. And I was like, I love you too. Like, it was great. Honestly, like, Be a lit, but all of them, they be on Twitter shading each other all day. I'll look at it and I'll be like, wow, should I retweet that and comment, or should I?
Out of all the rap girls, let's exclude Nicki. Out of all the rap girls, Megan, Doja, Cardi, Asian Doll, fucking Lotto, all the girls. Out of all the girls, who could out rap who? Who could out rap all the girls aside from Nicki?
Doja Cat out rapping all of them. Doja Cat will kill all of them.
Even Megan?
Give Doja Cat an actual pen and paper and tell her to rap on a hip hop beat. She already said that she wants to do a hip hop album.
Yeah, she needs to, because I'm tired of people playing with Doja Cat, because Doja Cat is that girl. She's a pop girl. She's an R&B girl. She's a hip hop girl. She can do it all. Yeah. But I will say this: y'all need to stop putting her in the damn R&B category. Put her in the pop girl. Put her in the pop category with all the Katy Perry's and Ariana Grande.
Exactly.
Put her in pop, because if you put her in R&B with Summer Walker and Jada Aiko, that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, it doesn't at all. But I'm sorry, she's killing the R&B too. That's
so you think that she could? You think that Doja Cat could wash Megan?
I think Doja Cat will wash Megan all
in
over.
rap.
I think she will mop the floor with that bitch.
In rap?
Yes.
Rapping bar for bar?
Just shower her ass down.
Interesting.
Boom, boom.
Interesting. Okay. Do you feel like touching base on this, like, Megan and Tory shooting thing, or do you want to skip over that?
Do you want to touch base?
I mean, if you have.
I feel like Academics is a disrespectful little slut. And I won't call him the B word, because I'm trying to work on not calling him in the B word. Academics is very, very, very disrespectful. If Tory doesn't have any DNA, that's fine. But, like, why did you have to say it?
He has a thing. He has like something against women, because he's not this bold with Meek Mill or any other nigga.
Nah, he done came after Nicki, and I was laughing when he came after Nicki.
But Nicki did threaten him. No, I ain't gonna hold. She was in his DMs talking about something.
That was probably her husband. I ain't gonna hold you, because I seen her husband. They was walking through a club one time, and a fan tried to hug Nicki. He was like, I was like, damn. Like, that nigga is vile. Yo, I feel like her husband was gonna violate him, and he used her account because he wasn't thinking. Because you don't never hear Ken talk. No. Ken's a violator. We all know this. Yeah. Like, he had a rape case back in '94. Like, not even
that case. It's the shit.
They're killing people.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, and this whole little case that was just like ridiculous to me. But Ken's a violent creature. Okay. So you better leave Nicki alone. That's why Nicki is emboldened to step to Cardi now, because they said Cardi 5'3". I don't know about that. I know Nicki is a shorter. Mm-hmm. Yo, I've seen Nicki in person at the club.
They the same height.
Very little. Height. I think Cardi a little bit bigger than her. Like, really? I think They said Cardi was 5'7". Now they saying she 5'3".
I'm 5'7". So, I'm 5'7".
Yeah, but I know. But I'm just saying, I think Cardi's bigger than her, and I think it was a bully move for Cardi to throw a shoe at Nicki, because Nicki's like, bruh, she might look big on television. She got a big boost. She's like this big.
Do you think Riley really put hands on Cardi B? You think that she put that on her?
I do. I think Riley like snubbed that bitch. I think she was like, pow. Cardi was like, and then she threw a shoe.
So why do you think Cardi B lied about the security? But
I don't know, but Nicki said that she gonna pay somebody $20,000 for the footage. So I'm waiting on it.
Yeah, where the footage at?
But they could put that to bed, because Cardi B got everybody on her side. I'm sorry, she got the charts on her side. She got YouTube. I know that she's paying, her label got to be paying somebody, because it ain't no way that she just killing Nicki in every arena like this.
But Cardi B signed to Atlantic, and people keep coming out saying don't sign to Atlantic, but they were good enough for Cardi. So, like, what's going on with what you think was going on with that?
I think Cardi had to negotiate her contract a few times, because she was selling a lot, because she has the public on her side. So Cardi's gonna have a good deal. Like, I think people just don't understand how much of the public is on her side. Like, literally, I said something about her in an Uber one time, and like somebody was like, ah! Like, they jumped on my head. I was like, damn, son, it wasn't that serious. I was like, okay, like, damn, like, the people's choice. Like, they're allowing her to comment on like political things, and I just don't agree with that, but they're allowing her to do that, so she's gonna have a general public following. It's not gonna be the same with Nicki. If Nicki do that, she gonna get hate comments. They gonna start telling her they're gonna kill her. Remember when that reporter?
Remember when she said her cousin from Trinidad's friend?
Yeah. And then the reporter was going after her family in Trinidad, and she doxed the reporter, and like people were like, she was wrong for that, and I was like, the reporter was literally going after her family. Yeah. What, like, she's still a human. I mean, she might be a clone, I don't know, but
So, what about the Megan Tory stuff? What you think?
I don't know. I think
I'm just ready for trial. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Why they keep postponing it? Like, this is like the 6th postponement of like the trial. Like, did he shoot her or not? If he didn't shoot her, and honestly, at this point, I don't care. I feel like Megan is not gonna get back to where she was, even if it turns out she was telling the truth.
What do you mean where she was?
Because I feel like she catapulted
out. She catapulted after this stuff. I feel like
she's going down the drain, bro.
How?
Like,
she had a Super Bowl. She had a whole Super Bowl commercial. She has a Revlon deal.
We gonna get into the deals now. Wait a second, because I wrote down every single deal. I was like, look, I wrote down every deal that every rap girl got.
Go ahead, let me see it. Okay.
The first one is Saweetie's deals.
Oh, we're gonna get to Saweetie in a second.
Okay,
but wait, hold on though, because which one is okay? Yeah, so Megan has Cash App, Megan has Popeyes, Megan has Balenciaga, Megan has Revlon, Megan has Coach, Megan has Millie Organics, Megan has Puma, she has Savage Fenty, she has Netflix, and she has Nike. But
wait a second.
She has Nike.
Her music ain't selling shit.
Okay, let's get to that. Okay. That leads me to my next topic. That leads to the next topic. So Joe Budden was on his podcast recently, and he says that Megan Thee Stallion is not a pop star. So let me just play the clip for y'all real quick, so y'all can just be on pace with us. Yeah, he's so passionate. And I almost wanted to call him a hater, but I was like, let me think about this. But let me just play the clip for y'all right now.
Then I'm gonna describe a superstar to y'all when she's not.
I'm telling you what I think. You're not a superstar if you can't sell an album, yo. Okay. What the fuck are we talking about right now?
You can think that.
Well, if that's the case, then we throwing Meg in there like Ish said. Because what stops her from being a superstar if we taking out sales? She ain't sold shit. Got every brand deal in the world, but also has all the backing from mad different people. She got a lot going on. Griselda, pardon me, it's going to happen when you fucking not a superstar, because that's the game today. Griselda has a lot going on. This mad artist, they have a lot going on. Your management team got to be a whole fucking company of people. Your fucking stylist got to be from here. You got to have a team of know-it-all people. Y'all just mixing rules up. Y'all just saying shit.
Games change and evolve, man. I hate to be the one to tell you. It ain't going to stay the same way it was years ago.
You're right, but it ain't there now. You still got to know how to sell a fucking album. When Adele come out, you got to move. When niggas come out, you got to move.
Which is why I said you got to be a pop star.
No, when a superstar comes out, you rest of you mortal mere minion niggas have to move. Nobody does that for Lil Nas X. Nobody does that for the 7 Meg Thee Stallion releases that dropped over the past 2 years. What are we saying?
We wildin'. The person he missed off his list is Kanye.
Well,
okay. So first, before we even get into this, I want to know Monica, and I kind of want to ask J-Rob too. What makes someone a superstar?
A superstar for me is gonna be a superstar for me is gonna be someone who can tour the world and sell out arenas, not little clubs, not little festivals here and there, arenas. Like, literally, just the thought of their name, people are gonna go, period. When you hear Drake's name, Drake can go travel around the world. Nicki can't travel in America because we hate her here, right? I don't hate her, but majority of America hates her because they love Cardi. But she can travel around the world and still sell out at least, I would say 70 to 80% of the arena. If you could do that, you're a superstar. Kendrick can travel the world.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Who else?
And he don't gotta put out an album for years. And he still can do it.
So we have
Kanye West.
Lil Wayne. I don't know about Lil Wayne.
I don't know
he
either.
Kind of fell off. I mean, he didn't really fall off for me. He just doing anything for money right now. But he got a song with Remy and Papoose. I will say too. That. Okay. It actually sounds good. Okay. But Beyonce superstar.
With 2 Chainz, right?
Superstar.
2 Chainz on it, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. But Papoose is a great rapper.
Amazing rapper. Amazing.
Remy's really amazing. Good. I wish,
she's a battle rapper.
Yeah, I wish she
I think that
Sheetha
got her out of there. She should have stopped at the Sheetha and left it alone. But the Sheetha still got her out of there.
There was no point to that though, because her and Nicki was showing each other love for a minute, and then all of a sudden she got on the album with Fat Joe. Like, it wasn't necessary. Even Fat Joe had to tell her, yo, you need to calm down. Like, it was stupid. But anyway, back to the superstar conversation. Sorry, I always get a little off track. But So yeah, like those artists, they can go worldwide and sell out arenas. Nicki's probably the only one who in the United States right now, unless she's in major cities. She's not. Well, I don't know. I would have to look at the sales.
I'm glad you're an honest Barb. You're an honest Barb.
I am, but around the world, they freaking love.
Didn't she for Queen that Queen tour? She had to
to
stop the Queen tour because she was not selling, right? She wasn't selling, right?
No. She did the Queen tour in Europe.
Right,
all around
but
Europe.
In America,
when she did it with Future, it wasn't. I guess it wasn't selling like the way they wanted to.
Yeah,
but. What is it in Latin America? Tusa is 11 times diamond, and it went diamond before Cardi B went diamond with Bodak Yellow.
And first of all, Cardi B is such a much newer artist than Nicki Minaj. So the whole Cardi Nicki thing comparisons is weird to me because Cardi B has literally been out for half the time. For half the time Nicki Minaj has been out. It's not the same. So the comparisons are weird to me. And so if you say, "Oh, Nicki did this better than Cardi," okay, and because Nicki has been out way longer than Cardi, so Nicki came out exactly
competing with 20-year-olds. Nobody's doing that. Kim sold 1,000 copies on 9. Like, come on, man. We gotta put some respect on Nicki's name. She's shady. Yeah, she's an a-hole, whatever. She's 39 competing with 20-year-olds. You cannot tell me that she's not relevant.
So let's touch on the brand deal.
Okay.
Because we can link in the sweetie topic with this one as well.
Okay.
So Joe Budden was saying something like, she has this big machine behind her. She has this deal,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not superstars, whatever, because they can't sell.
Okay.
But the guy, his co-host was saying, times have changed, and they have changed because social media as such is so in the forefront now, and there's so much TikTok, there's so much this. And the rules are always changing with the streaming and things like that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it can't, like, who, I don't know when it comes to when it comes to pure superstardom. I don't really, in my opinion. Go ahead.
Can I plug this in here real quick?
What?
Sorry. Not trying to cut you off.
Okay.
Nicki is one of the artists that helped fight for streaming rights. So none of these girls that we're listening to now would actually be popping.
Yes.
Like nobody would be going to the store and buying their records because Nicki is killing the girls in the pure sales game. Nicki and Cardi are killing in the pure sales game. I'll say that. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other girls are streaming, but they're not pure sales.
Right.
I don't know about
because they're new age. They're new age girls.
Yeah. Exactly.
Child, Megan Thee Stallion, she gets these deals, like I said, because I feel like it's because of the Rock Nation backing.
Yeah, it is.
Because when she got with Rock Nation, they position her. They're positioning her. Saturday Night Live, it's just all these things.
But it's like Megan's doing all these features, and the only ones that's memorable are the
Cardi B and Nicki
and Nicki and Beyonce. But like, what is Megan doing that's iconic on her own? What Megan album, other than her mixtapes, is like iconic on its own? Not really.
Megan has platinum. Well, Good News is platinum now. Good News is a platinum album.
Queen is platinum, and like Megan's a newer artist than Nicki. Like Megan should be going 3 times platinum, but Good News was a terrible album. I'm sorry. I think when all her team left her, I don't know what's wrong with Megan. She's not giving what she's supposed to give. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't like the Good News album at all. I thought it was trash. I feel like
it was rushed because of the drama she had going on with her label.
But she was trying new sounds in that. Yeah. Like people didn't like Sugar, but I really like Sugar.
I like Sugar a lot.
I love Sugar.
Captain Hook is my shit.
Exactly. Captain Hook should have been a hit, but it didn't hit that way. And when she came out with Good News, I was just like, what is this? I was like, really? We waited for this? This is your debut album? That was a no for me.
Okay, it's
that was right after Kelsey left her too.
Crybaby is the shit. Body is the shit. I bump Girls in the Hood. I like Movie.
I like Girls in the Hood.
I like Movie. The SZA record is dope. The SZA record is dope.
They did Adina Howard dirty. That was disrespectful. She said she gonna lick. What did she say? She lick it like she's toothless.
You act like Nicki would never say no shit like that. So stop it.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't say she's sucking like she's toothless.
Stop.
Like that's a lot. Like that's.
Stop. Because Nicki has said
she sucks it like she's toothless.
Shut up.
I cannot with that. That bar pissed me off. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, why are you sucking things like you're toothless? And like every time I think of that album, I think of that bar.
The brand. So the thing is, like, nowadays I feel like social media is like the driver for everything, and like the girls, like the girls are into the brands, and like I feel like the brands are really like carrying some of these girls' careers, i.e. Sweetie. Like I feel like, you know, I think when Sweetie first came out, I was definitely like a rider for Sweetie. I was like, give her a chance, da 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 da. But it's been some time, and I'm just like, Sweetie baby, what's going on?
Were you at the show when her and Megan performed here in DC? Did you see how she got mad and walked off stage?
Who?
Sweetie. Because nobody knew her music.
Nobody was there. Like,
she was so mad.
The thing is, like, I don't remember her like being mad and walking on stage.
Oh, she was mad.
Oh, but the thing is, like, I feel like so they fucked up that whole lineup because they had Light Skin Keisha come out first. Then they had they had Megan come out first. They had Megan come out first. Then it was Light Skin Keisha. Then Sweetie was the headliner for the Fillmore. Like, why are they having? Because this is when Pole Dancer was on the radio. Heavy.
Yeah. That's when I knew that Megan was a superstar.
Yeah.
You know, a potential. She's not yet, but she's a potential superstar because of the way that people was rapping her lyrics, the way that they do at Nicki shows. I was like, this is like being at a Nicki show. This is lit. But I'm going to plug this in here. Is Megan Thee Stallion and Light Skin Keisha still cool? Y'all think about that because
are they still cool?
Light Skin Keisha did Crybaby first.
What? I didn't know that. What you mean?
Yeah, she did. She plugged that Crybaby line first. Then Megan
What
used
you mean?
it. Huh? Listen to, have you heard Light Skin Keisha last few projects? Yeah, she got a song. It's like a crybaby song. It reminded me of the Megan song. I was like, wow. Okay,
do you take Light Skin Keisha serious as a rapper?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
She be spitting. And my friends put me on to her. I wasn't even aware of her. But she, you know, I don't know.
I found out about her, about dum dum dum, that joint. Yeah, that joint. The back that ass up joint that she was at.
You want me to go over Sweetie's deals? It's a lot.
Wait, can we conclude the Megan Thee Stallion? So she's not superstar yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know. This shooting.
What do you think that she should do?
I think she should do a hip hop album or a hip hop mixtape over hip hop beats.
She has plenty of them.
No, like an actual one, like, and not talk about her pussy. And I think people will take her more seriously. She needs she needs her Pink Friday moment.
Okay.
None of the girls really have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No songs on Pink Friday are about sex. Not one.
Wait, hold on.
No,
wait, let me go. Hold on, wait.
You could go look it up.
Because you be trying to Nicki shit with me.
No,
you be trying to Nicki shit. You be trying the Nicki shit with me, and I don't like that.
Pink Friday.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Your Love is a love song. Right Through Me is a love song. She's not talking about riding dicks or anything like that. Let me
just make sure.
Yeah, no, double check.
He got that super bass, super bass.
You think super bass is a
sexual? He got that super bass.
Listen, the kids love super bass. So super bass is sexual. My mind is effed up.
Came to win, to fly.
To ride.
Okay. Blow Your Mind.
No, Blow Your Mind. It's not like that. It's like a rap, Blow Your Mind. You know, like I'm rapping.
I am not Jasmine. I am Aladdin.
So far ahead, these bums are dragging.
See me a new thing, bums are dragging. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Rock, like a dungeon dragon. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Look at me, show me. Y'all said it has been. Hang it up. Flat screen. Plasma. Nicki. Asthma.
I got the bumps, and I ain't talking medicine.
I got bars. Citizen. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a cunt. And I kicked that hoe. Punt.
Yo, she was killing it. Can we get that Nicki back ever, please? Like, Lord Jesus.
Okay, so
back, please.
Let's get into the sweetie shit. Cause go ahead, run down her deals.
Okay.
Run down her deals, cause I really want to hear it. I want to hear this. I want to hear this from you.
McDonald's. Crocs. I don't know how she got Crocs before Nicki. That was weird. Because everybody was wearing the pink Crocs because of Nicki. MAC Cosmetics, and she got that deal with Sheri.
Yeah. Random. That was random as fuck, right?
No, it's not. I can explain to you
with
why
Cher?
it's not. Yeah, it's not. I can explain why it's not. Kiss Colors, Revolve, Pretty Little Thing, Beats, Power Beats, Fashion Nova, Fenty Beauty, Morph Cosmetics.
Fenty?
Yeah, Fenty Beauty.
Oh, that back.
Yeah,
back,
she did like
yeah.
a commercial with them, I think. Morph Cosmetics and Quay Australia.
You missing something? I feel like McDonald's.
I got McDonald's in the beginning. Not sure what else. But I'm gonna plug this in. So Saweetie, let me just do this real quick.
Okay.
She's been working with what was it? Was it Will I Am? She got a song with him. She got a song with Gwen Stefani. That song didn't really go nowhere, but she's been building up her pop star status. So she's trying to get to like those Nicki ranks, but she's doing it by working with all the white girls. She probably got a song with Miley coming. So even
probably,
songs,
yeah, that was
Yeah, even though these songs aren't doing well, they're still doing well in white America. White America loves
Sweetie. They love her.
They love her, and that's why
she get those deals. Yeah.
Like all the little ratchet little songs from like the 2000s that she keep remixing. White people love those songs.
Yeah.
They love it. So that's why her brand connection is like here, where she can like work with people like Cher, you know, and things of that nature. And then what was my other point was and Saweetie, one of the main reasons I got respect for her, because I do feel like she gets a lot of stuff because she's pretty, but I do have respect for her because she put artists on that were from like her little area.
That mixtape, that mixtape
was lit.
It was lit.
It was very lit.
That's what I like from her. I like that from her. I don't know what she's trying to do.
Song should have been on Billboard.
Yes,
it should have hit Billboard.
And
it's a really good song.
What's your sign?
Yeah,
I'm a Cancer.
Exactly.
Body built like a dancer. I like that from her.
And Baby Mother. You know what I'm saying? But
Baby Mama Coochie?
Yeah. That song was going on with whatever her name is. I forgot. Baby Africa or something.
Baby Africa, yeah.
But you saw how Cardi been trying to do like little albums, putting people on.
I feel like that wasn't even a genuine thing. I feel like Netflix asked Cardi to put her name on that.
No, I feel like it was genuine. I just knew it would suck.
No, I feel like a lot of those songs were already recorded. Like that one of the, Sweetie was on that. Yes, Sweetie was on that record on that soundtrack, and Sweetie said that she had that song for 2 years.
So you think they just put Cardi name on it because they thought it would sell, but it didn't?
Yes,
but it's not in Canso.
It was a flop.
It's not in Canso.
It's not what?
In Canso. Have you seen the movie? Disney movie?
No.
The song that took the #1 Billboard spot from Nicki by 1 point.
Billboard, yeah.
Or 1 point.
Child.
Yo, I was sick to my stomach. I was like,
didn't the Black Panther soundtrack, wasn't that all over Billboard at 1 point?
Yeah, it was. It was.
That soundtrack was amazing.
But that was a good soundtrack.
It's amazing.
It was a great, LA produces a lot of good things.
I love LA. I love Cali rap.
Yeah. Cali rap is lit. And then Kendrick Lamar's name was on it.
They give me shit for liking.
Kendrick Lamar's a superstar.
My friend Lavonna gives me shit for liking YG. I don't know why. I like YG a lot.
I used to like YG until he tried to diss Nicki because she worked with 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah, he did.
He was like everybody was calling her a fake bitch, but she got $2 million for that feature.
I bet she did. She was like, "Look, I better get paid from that shit." I bet she did.
So y'all ain't gonna take $2 million to do a feature with a snitch? Okay, fine.
I bet she did because they make her no damn difference.
Exactly.
She on with her career.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like I said this all the time on the show. Like I feel like the image of Sweetie really helps her career. I feel like once again, I feel like she has a hit record if it's a sample or if it's a feature on her song with her. But when it comes to her solo records, it's not giving. Like that Icy Chain song was a flop. The Fast Motion was me too. The Fast Motion was a flop. I just feel like she's
Motion. I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. I was
and
like,
not in a good way, right?
I think
in
I
a bad way, right?
It. I think I was listening to it and I was like, wow, this is a bop.
I don't think that her
Fast Motion. I don't think that commotion.
Right? Like what? Like what type of Disney Channel?
I think it was the did you see the video where she was running with the ball? I think it was like motivational for me. I was like, yo, she makes me want to go play Powder Puff or something. Like, this is crazy.
Child. I just feel like her I don't know, I just get so upset. But I don't honestly like big ups to her though for being a businesswoman. I feel like she's gonna be around for a long time because of her business sense, because of her image, because of how she knows how to work the system.
White people like her.
Yes, and she knows how to brand herself because they I feel like these brands ask for Sweetie. They ask for her.
You know who else white people like?
Doja Cat.
Yes. Doja Cat and Saweetie are going to be killing the game for the next maybe.
And that's why they put them on records together for some reason.
Because white people love them. But I don't know what else other than that. If they lose the white vote, they're done.
Yeah. So how do you feel about her? So right now, Sweetie is receiving Billboard has this hosts an award ceremony for women called Women in Music, and so they're going to present Sweetie with the Game Changer Award. And let me just read what they said. Let me just read the press release that they put. They said the headline is "How Sweetie Already Changed the Rap Game." Sweetie says, "I've shown that I can still be a respected artist, but I've changed the way businesses present brand partnerships to artists." She says, "Now it's not just a photo shoot. Now it's we want additional high-level content that can exist on TikTok and Twitter. Not only do they want the product placement, they want us to interact in a way that'll make people laugh and make people think."
I don't know what game Sweetie is changing. Sweetie is a very pretty girl. We all know this. She could sell anything because she's a pretty girl. Pretty girls can sell anything. Look at Ruby Rose.
Yes.
You know, I mean, Ruby Rose, if they really put a budget behind her, she could sell a lot. And she's not.
They're trying to, but no.
Anything.
But honestly,
but I think the OnlyFans is damaging her image.
Or I don't know what it is about Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose is beautiful, but like, and the thing is like even though she doesn't write her shit, I know she doesn't write her shit. But her voice and her delivery. Yeah. But what is it that's not captivating? You think so?
I'm telling you, the OnlyFans is tarnishing her brand.
It's something about.
I didn't even know she was doing OnlyFans, and when I found out, I was like, "What?" And
she's a little too raunchy. I feel like for people.
No,
give me a tissue, please.
No, because all of them are raunchy, but Ruby, it's the OnlyFans.
It's not taste.
You can literally get her content. You can literally see her ass all over everything.
Yeah, like that new song she got out. Her ass is like she's twerking on a dinner table. Like it's crazy.
Oh, I haven't listened to her since that one song she came out with, where she was like 1, 2, say it's over again, whatever. I like that song.
I like that song too. Over again. Yeah. My shit.
But everything else that I've heard from her has been pretty much trash for me. I'm sorry. Like I don't care if you're working with Wiz Khalifa in the studio. I don't care. She signed
to LA Reid, so they're trying to push her like the other girls. I feel like with Ruby Rose, it's not clicking because
image rebrand.
It's not clicking because she's not giving the America's sweetheart image that Sweetie gives. Sweetie raps about she's nasty too sometimes too, but she is very well spoken. Ruby Rose, like she doesn't deliver herself as like an America's sweetheart commercial girl.
Let me give you this analogy real quick.
Okay.
Take Cardi B real quick, okay?
Okay.
So let me take Cardi B.
Okay.
And give Cardi B branding, give her Met Gala looks, give her everything. She's now associated, even though I don't feel like she's a super high fashion girl, because of her stylist and everything, she is high fashion. Mm-hmm. So we don't associate Cardi B with stripper no more. Mm-hmm. We associate her, that rap. But even though I don't feel like she can rap. But I do like some of her songs. You don't think
Cardi can rap?
No, I don't. I think she's, she can't write.
Not even deliver. Not even deliver. It's not about
delivery.
Delivery. Because Drake does not write every bar. Look, Kanye does not write every bar.
But Drake and Kanye had proven themselves.
How? I mean, no. Yes, yeah, I know. I'm not saying. Oh, yes, I'm not saying that. But like, Cardi B's debut album did numbers. Every fucking single song is either, if it's not diamond, it's platinum, multi-platinum.
The most I like from Cardi B now.
Every single song on her debut album is multi-platinum, if not diamond.
I don't care. I sung Press at the top of my lungs at a few little white people parties or whatever. You can ask them. I hope they don't have footage of me being drunk singing Press very loudly and getting aggressive, but I really like that song. I like that side of Cardi. Everything else, Up was a fun song. I'll give it that because of TikTok. So I feel like when they could push these songs on TikTok, because give it like Coi Leray. Coi Leray don't have Billboard success, but her TikTok songs go off.
Yeah.
So I mean, some girls can play in some arenas and some can play in both arenas. But Cardi has public support. That's why her music is going multi-platinum and diamond. Vote. It's because of the popular vote. It's not because it's good.
I think that Cardi B, at the very least, she can deliver a bar.
Yeah, I've heard that she sits in the studio for like days at a time to do one song.
Because her accent and stuff. She tries to make sure
that's no excuse. She needs to put music out faster. She said she only had 40 songs and it's been like a year off, but you're popping out babies and going. No, but she's popping out babies and going to Fashion Week for 7 days.
They get paid for that shit. What you mean? They get a bag for that shit.
She gets a bag for her music.
You get a bag for that fashion. First of all, when it comes to anything outside of making songs, you make more money off of other shit. You make more money off of shows than you do with a song. Make more money off of brand deals and fashion week off from a song.
How many shows is Cardi B doing?
She got some shows coming up.
Where?
She headlined the Wireless Festival with Nicki Minaj, actually.
Yeah, I want to see this happen.
I want to see it too.
I told a friend of mine that today, and she was like, "Are they stupid?" And I said, "I think they made up in the background."
Either that or Cardi has an album coming out.
Nicki got an album coming out too, so we gonna see who the baddest bitch now, aren't we? And pure sales, I don't want to hear about streams. I really don't want to hear about streams because a lot of the girls, they're doing streams, and that's awesome. I'm very happy for that. I've made money off streams, so I can't hate on that at all. But the pure sales, when people go out to buy your album or they actually hit that $14.99 on iTunes, that matters more to me.
Okay.
But I don't know. People feel how they want to feel. I feel like pure sales is the shit because Nicki sold how many albums did she sell?
Nicki is from Nicki originated in another era. Let's just give her that. You can't. I do not like the Cardi B Nicki Minaj comparisons because it's not fair.
How do you feel like it's not fair?
Because first of all, Nicki Minaj came out when Cardi B was in middle school, but she's a year older than me.
So do you feel like it's not fair with more entitlement to Nicki or Cardi?
It's not fair more entitlement to Nicki because Nicki is a more seasoned rapper. She's a veteran.
Okay.
She's a vet. Period.
So you feel like, yeah, so I don't like when they compare them either because like you just said, like she did come out in a time where we had to go to the store and buy the album.
The thing is they're not used to a girl they're not used to another girl that's not Nicki Minaj that is as polarizing as Nicki Minaj.
Okay. That's fair because Cardi B does give visuals.
Period. Because that WAP shit set the tone for a lot. All the other rap girls trying to give WAP aesthetic.
I be having nightmares about that. Don't talk about that right now because I looked up some Illuminati occult shit. Sorry, I had to go there, and WAP is not doing it for me right now. I'm very like that. It gives me a headache every time.
For real?
Yes, I can't even watch the video the same anymore.
Child.
I mean, I already knew it was some occult shit, you know, with the checkerboard floors and all that. I don't know.
It was giving Willy Wonka. Stop. It was giving Willy Wonka. Stop it.
Nah, man. I read something and I was like, this resonated with my spirit, and God said, don't do it. And I let it go.
Child.
I did buy the vinyl though, so if anyone wants the vinyl, I got it for sale. I'm selling each vinyl for $1,000. How
many vinyls did you buy?
I brought 2 of them. Because I was excited because it was 2 girls, rap girls that were big in the industry.
When that cover art dropped, Monica, I went crazy.
Yeah, it was nasty, but I was like, yeah, I was like, this song better not be called Wet Ass Pussy. And then when it came out and it was Wet Ass Pussy, I was like, why am I so good at foreshadowing this shit? Like,
everyone knew it, but this is Wet Ass Pussy. Oh my God, it's Wet Ass Pussy.
I really thought it was gonna be Women Are Potent or something.
I think if anything though, back to the whole superstar thing, I think if anything, I feel like Doja is on her way to superstardom.
Yeah, because Doja can sell out shows, but Cardi has had shows where she has not sold tickets, and they've showed this. This is proven. So, you know, they can keep saying she sold out an arena in Texas. Yeah, okay. And then Texas is full of Spanish people. Spanish people love Cardi. White people love Cardi. Black people love Cardi to an extent. Everyone loves Cardi. She's the popular girl. She's like Regina George. Nicki thought she was Regina George, but it ain't work this time.
I think Nicki's Regina. I think Katy Perry. I mean, I'm Cardi B. I think Cardi B is Katy Herring. Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense then. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cause but Katy was she popular?
She was popular, but she was loved. Like she had like I don't want to say sympathy, but.
Mm-hmm. No, she had hella sympathy and payolas.
No, not payola.
Yo, I feel like they do streaming farms for most of them. They don't do it for Nicki. But I think a lot of them do use streaming farms. And what's his name? Michael K. Williams, was that his name that just passed away from the fentanyl overdose? He actually did like a mini documentary on it about the streaming farms that they use for their music. So that was interesting because he died right after. I'm just saying. He's in the industry. He was exposing something. God rest his soul.
I'm scared of the industry, child.
Girl, I'm scared of the industry too.
I know this is one thing though that I vowed for myself. Like whenever I make it big in interviewing or whatever, like I just feel like a lot of these interviewers right now, they're so generic, or like they throw softballs. They don't talk about real shit. It's always like surface level, like vague, like make them feel comfortable shit. If I ever interview any of you niggas, like trust me, like, I'm gonna ask y'all some motherfucking questions. Period. I'm asking y'all some motherfucking questions. I'm not gonna be on the no. I'm asking y'all some motherfucking questions. Period.
You seen Zeke on Interview on Power? Remember that?
I didn't see interview. Oh yes.
You remember that lady throwing for a crowd? That's Danny. Okay, she gonna throw it in your face.
I'm gonna ask you some motherfucking questions.
She gonna tell you what she gonna ask you, and then she
I'm
gonna
ask you some motherfucking questions. And honestly, when people come in here and ask me, what you gonna say? What you gonna say? Wait till the cameras come on. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna say when the cameras come. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna say. Exactly. I may ask you if you seem real nervous. I'll say, look. So what don't you want me to ask you? What's off limits? Okay, nothing. Okay, cool.
Hey,
I'm asking some motherfucking questions.
Exactly.
Period. Like, I'm not one of these fucking cookie cutter ass.
That's why I'm gonna always support you.
I'm gonna ask you some motherfucking questions.
I like the real. That's why I kind of like Joe Budden and academics.
I will say that I have a love-hate relationship. Academics, I'm kind of on the fence because I feel like he be bold with women, but when it comes to niggas, he don't have that same energy.
Nah, but I've listened to him on Clubhouse defend himself against like 50 industry niggas coming at him. So like
talking about 21 Savage and
yeah, 21 Savage was the only one who had his back
defending them. Yeah.
Them niggas was coming at him heavy, and he was holding his ground steady, and he was like, "What? Well, this happened. Da, da, da.
But Meek was like, you yelling right now on Clubhouse, but nigga, if I see you, ain't gonna do that and that thing.
I mean, academics is gonna get beat up. He's like a basement kid, like a music nerd. Like, he's gonna get beat up. Like, I mean, like, nobody's gonna fight. He's not gonna fight somebody. He's gonna call the police.
But nigga, but the thing is, if you talking all that shit like that, like you talking real heavy like that, all the King Von shit, the NBA YoungBoy shit, like nigga, why are you being a bitch? Why you like? But whatever.
Oh yeah, when Vic Mensa told him he was gonna slap him,
and then cuss out a woman on camera, but you don't give Meek Mill that same energy when you see him. Like,
when he see Meek Mill, I don't know. I know for a fact that 6ix9ine ain't gonna do nothing. Well, nah, 6ix9ine might fight because he was in jail. You know, he ain't about to tell me he had McDonald's every day and wasn't nobody taking that ass. But okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. That was wrong. No, because that was very wrong. I'm sorry if that sounded like mean, but like.
No, go ahead, go on.
I mean, 6ix9ine know, he know what he like, little rainbow boy.
Stop it. Listen, that security is secured up. Okay, he got that security on lock. Okay,
nah, he really does. He really
ain't nobody
does.
capped that nigga yet.
But they say he hasn't had security for a while now because he can't afford it.
I bet he can't afford it, but he just picked the place where nobody could find him, and he was like, all right, y'all good.
He about to release a song with NBA YoungBoy actually.
That's a lot going on with that because these niggas. I hope none of them niggas die because the whole NBA YoungBoy. No, I hope they don't die because like the NBA YoungBoy. Hope
they don't die. Don't you say you hope they do?
No. I hope they don't die because the NBA YoungBoy Lil Durk stuff that's going on. It's really weird, and I just feel like it just please don't.
NBA smoked him.
Please don't do this.
I'm for it. I'm instigating all of it, but
don't instigate it because these niggas shoot. These niggas be shooting, and I don't want this. I don't want this. I want
them to rap. That's why I didn't like the whole Cardi Nicki situation. The throwing the shoe like. That's taking it to a little too far for me.
But from the Bronx. She a Bronx bitch.
I don't care. Like, you don't need to throw a shoe at her. Like, and then they gave her a magazine cover after. See,
no, they gave her a magazine cover. They gave her a Tom Ford lipstick.
Yeah, they gave her everything. See, people don't know how deep I go into like the psychiatric or like how this affects like people.
They like Cardi's ghetto ass because Cardi got popping off of her ghetto ass Instagram post.
I'm hit, but like her behavior sometimes is a little too much for me.
It is.
Like, I do feel like we should have class in some situations.
Yes, we should.
And I know they always say, oh, we only have class because white people taught us that. I don't really care. Like, black people do that too. Like, you act like there weren't Moors than people here before that. Like, these people had class. They weren't just like ghetto, like, and acting like, oh, I'm ghetto trash. So, I feel like manners are just, they're needed in today's society, sure. And I don't feel like she pushes that.
I will say this: Cardi has gotten better with her spelling.
Yeah,
she's gotten better with her articulation as well, and her even her English accent. Like, I feel like she's gotten better with things. But it's very important to. I think in general for me, I don't care about white people. It is very important to know words and what words mean and how to articulate yourself.
I think Nicki also needs to learn some tact. Because she does too much on her lives. Talking about, my husband was hitting it like this and that. And he in the background, it's them angles for me. I'm like, so is she fucking you or you fucking her?
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's too much for me. Like, I don't want to hear all that. Like, I know most of the barbs are like gay men, but like, I don't want to hear all that. Like, I don't want to hear about the angles all the time. It's too much.
Not the angles for me. That's a New York nigga right there. Please free Taxstone once again, because that's rant. I follow him on Twitter. He be tweeting this shit.
Married Nicki.
He be tweeting this shit in jail, and I'm like, damn, this nigga's still in jail.
Imagine if Taxstone married Nicki.
That's something right there, child.
That'd be interesting.
He probably would be out of jail. He probably wouldn't be. They probably wouldn't.
She would have got him out of jail. She'd ride or die. You saw what she did. Meek was in jail when she first started dating him.
And she talked to Obama about him and all that shit.
Hood. Don't be acting like Nicki ain't a hood rat, Cardi. Goodbye, girl. Cardi, you ain't holding Offset down if you go to jail. Girl, good night.
She probably is. She
gonna cheat on him.
Stop it.
Yeah. Nicki hold her man down.
One last thing on the Nicki tip. Benzino, I feel like you really ruined that collab with Coi Leray and Nicki Minaj because you ran your fucking mouth, because that's definitely something that would have happened. I think that's something that was set in stone, but you ran your fucking mouth and you ruined it.
I feel like Benzino is just
jealous of his daughter.
My friend, she's a trendsetter, so she was very pissed about that. She was like tweeting about it all day. She was like, "Why would he do that? He's a selfish bastard." So then we got into like a little like conversation. That's how she was. So we got into like a little conversation. She gonna be mad when she hear that, but about generally how he's like jealous of his daughter or whatever. And I was just like, well, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't understand why he did that. I think Benzino doesn't want his daughter to rap. He even talked about that in an interview. I think he wants her to have a whole different lifestyle for some reason. I'm getting that vibe from him, because he was even talking about how when she lived with him, she wanted to smoke weed and he didn't want her smoking weed.
I mean, of course, he's a parent. He doesn't want to get his daughter to smoke weed.
Probably wants more for her. He's probably like, yo, I was a rapper. I was in the game. This game is dirty. I don't want you doing this. That's what it's giving me.
Because wasn't he the person that wasn't he the creator of Source magazine or some shit like that?
Was he?
Mm-hmm. That's how he got
I thought the people that did that were white.
No. He was the creator of Source magazine, and XXL came out and kind of like washed him out.
Oh, that's interesting. I gotta do my research and find that out.
Yeah.
But damn, that's effed up. Because the Source Awards used to be lit. But
niggas got shot up and shit.
And you know what I'm saying? But I used to watch the Source Awards with my brothers every year. It was great. But I don't know if he's jealous or if he's just being a parent and he don't want her to be a part of the industry. Or he just wants clout
off of the fact that she had a song with Nicki Minaj.
What is he gonna get?
Because what you mean? Like, first of all, you're getting clout because people are talking about you because Coi Leray's your daughter. That's one. And you're in the interview talking about something. Yeah, she got a song with Nicki Minaj. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. She definitely had a song with Nicki Minaj, because I remember when Nicki Minaj was doing that when Do We Have a Problem was about to come out, she was on that press run with the radio stations and the podcast and stuff. She said that she had a song coming with someone, with a female,
but they also
that she barely talked about, and she barely talked about Coi Leray.
Danny, they also said that she's working with Iggy.
I don't think that she would dare do some shit like that.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Didn't Iggy Azalea retire? Isn't she done with music? Didn't she give up?
No, she just put out an album like last year.
After the album, didn't she give up? Didn't she make an announcement about how she's stopping music?
No, because she's been working with
You think Nicki Minaj would make a song with Iggy Azalea?
I heard it through the grapevine. Iggy Azalea, she was just a pop girl at that moment. And Nicki really wants to rap, but she keeps trying to dip into this pop arena, and I don't understand why.
That whole Roman Reloaded album was definitely her. I thought she got out of her system.
Bitches ain't serious. All these bitches delirious. I just hit my interior. Something, nah. Whatever she was saying on that "Come on a Cone" song.
Remember, she a bad. She was a bad bitch on that damn Boys record with Cassie.
I love that record, actually, and it was very nostalgic for me, and it didn't go nowhere because she was blackfishing. Oh, no, you talking about Cassie. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Jessie Nelson. I'm wilding.
Please do not get me started on that bullshit. Do not, because Monica,
there's two different boy songs with Nicki.
Listen.
There's two different boy songs.
The one with Cassie. The one with Cassie. But Monica, I don't know what you said. I don't know if you held your queen accountable during that whole Jessie Nelson little situation, but she was definitely tripping during that whole situation with that whole blackfishing shit. When she was caping for that damn white girl that was clearly blackfishing. And Jessie Nelson was in that damn group with that black girl Leanne, and Leanne doesn't have a problem with her ass blackfishing. And Nicki Minaj dismissed the issue of blackfishing.
Yeah, she used Kylie
and then she was Nicki Minaj was very tone deaf, saying, "Oh, you guys praise Kim Kardashian and all them." No, we do not. We definitely drag Kim, Kylie, and all the sisters when they blackfish. So that was yes, we do.
No, I know you do.
No, we all do in the comments. We all do the comments. We definitely said that Chloe has a different face every 2 weeks.
But Ariana Grande blackfishes too.
First of all,
because I had this conversation with my daughter. My daughter is very in tune with pop culture, okay? So we had this whole conversation. We watched the whole video where they were saying Ariana be blackfishing. They were saying she was trying to look Asian at one point. But Ariana Grande, if you look at her skin tone is way darker than what it was before.
Oh yeah. She's a very pale Italian.
Yeah, because she's like, oh, I can do R&B. I'm a Disney girl, but I can do R&B. You know,
and Ariana Grande definitely does R&B, but she's a white woman, so they put her in the pop category. But Ariana Grande does R&B.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is some bullshit.
No, she does do R&B.
let's have an episode aside.
No, I know. I'm just saying, Ariana Grande be blackfishing too.
Episode
and we be
accepting
her. Their positions was like, what was it? How many?
You know what? I'm gonna have it's gonna be me, you, and my friend Lasana. I'm gonna have y'all on with me on the episode. This is a special episode. We just talk about all the girls because we have to discuss this.
Yeah,
it's just it's the problem
because she definitely be blackfishing.
I will give.
But I think I like her because Nicki made her more popular and she worked with Mac Miller.
But first of all, I will say this. Ariana Grande, with all due respect, she can blow a lot of these black girls out the water with the vocals.
She can. Yeah, she can.
She can do it, and I will never deny that.
Lizzo on that song they did together.
What?
Her and Lizzo, they did a remix to one of her songs. I think it was good as hell. She had Ariana on it, and it was like, and I was like, this is beautiful. I was like, this is so beautiful. Like, I loved it.
Okay, so let's this was good. Good. You're gonna be back on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Great. Okay, we're gonna continue this. So just to close out, let's just close out with Euphoria.
Okay.
Because I know you watch Euphoria, so we're going into the show segment. Let's close out with Euphoria, and then Monica will be back for another episode on our Wednesday recording. So, what is your take on Euphoria?
So I kind of had a feeling it was very heavy for me because I'm an advocate more so for people who've been abused and things of that nature. People may not know that about me, but I'm very, very sensitive to that and how it affects children, teenagers, people in general from a young age, and on up, even as an adult, people are being abused. And that scene with Nate and his dad, I'm sorry if this is a spoiler for y'all who haven't seen it. You need to go watch it.
Spoiler alert.
But that scene, like, because they've been leading up to that, and I've been thinking that since last season that his dad molested him, but I couldn't figure it out. So I don't know if that was, like, they were literally debating this. I was listening to a room on Clubhouse about Euphoria, and they were debating, like, whether that was him imagining himself because he's traumatized by the porn videos. Or if he was actually molested. And I think he was actually molested because of the way that he reacts with his dad. Like, when he started banging his head in that first season, spoiler alert, when he started banging his head on the ground, like, it's like he doesn't have control. And when people touch you or take control,
Monica, he was traumatized by the videos that he saw because his dad was always seemed confused, like, why is he so angry? It was that, but then also Nate is also battling with his sexuality as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it was just like a lot for me. I feel like people who've been abused feel like they don't have control over their lives, and that's why hurting people hurt, right?
All them dicks in his phone.
Yes. So you see people abusing others, and it's like you never know, like, what they not making an excuse for it at all, because I'm not for that at all. Like, if you've been abused, like, my heart goes with you, but that doesn't give you a reason to go out and abuse others. So I feel like,
pull a gun out on Maddie.
Yeah,
like,
that whole scene with Maddie, I started crying. Like, I had
to pause through it. I had to keep pausing it because it was a lot.
I'm a very, very, very sensitive person with everything. So that whole situation with that, like, I was just like, damn, because, everyone's like, she's so pretty, she's so this. And, like, you don't know what pretty girls go through, like, in real life. when they deal with shit. A lot of my friends are very pretty. Like, you know, like a lot of my friends are foreign, and like the shit that they deal with is like unheard of. It's just like really ridiculous. I watch girls, like I was in high school one time, I watched a girl stand in the mirror, pull her shirt up. She's skin and bones, I promise you. Talking about she's fat. Like, the fact that Euphoria touches on so many people's situations dealing with abuse, everything looks, you know, with
eating disorders.
Yeah, with Cat, with the whole love yourself, love your, like, people really don't understand what people go through, men and women. And I feel more for men because men cannot show that
cannot
at all.
show emotion
they
at
can't,
all.
Like, or they get called, you're gay, you're fat, you're this, that, and the third. It's like, it's really like ridiculous. Like, you don't know like what they're going through. He might think his legs are too big. Somebody said something to him one day, he's at home crying about that, and you don't even know.
Right.
Like, so, you know, and then the whole situation with Rue, like, I'm not going to give my personal story, but it came, like, that intervention episode came, like, full circle for me because I've dealt with that before. And, you know, I just love that they showed it in such that, like, I was crying that whole episode. I even showed the episode
that
to my
opening,
mom.
that first 10 minutes was crazy.
Yeah, it was
But
absurd.
I will say this, well, side note, and I'm going to let you continue, not to interrupt you. When I have kids, I will never flinch at my child. You came out my fucking vagina. I carried you. If you came out of me, I will never flinch at you. Future daughter or son, I will never flinch at you. I will fuck your ass up and I will get arrested. I don't give a fuck. I will kick the shit out you. If you ever play with me, I will fuck your ass up. Go ahead.
You know what? I bucked up
because her mom flinched at her like, bitch. I wish I would flinch at somebody that came out of my pussy. You got me fucked up.
I bucked at my mom when I was a teenager, and she beat the shit out of me, and my brother came and got her off me. So I feel where you're coming from, but I feel the same way. But you know, I feel like as parents, we do need to do more talking and expressing with our children and realize that they're not just children. They're people too. They have emotions.
Yes.
They're trying to figure out their emotions, especially in their teenage years. And you cannot shut them out. I don't give a shit how many jobs you work. You cannot shut them out. Like, you can't. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, Monica, you won't do this. You don't do that. You don't come to this, come to that. I'm like, my nigga, I'm with my child. My child is, like, so important to me. I put her over everything. So I just feel like this show should like show parents that they need to be more proactive in their child's life, more understanding, more empathetic. What do you think
about Rue's mother?
Her comment towards her, I'm going to focus on Gia. I kind of agree with her on that because it's like at that point it's like, yo, I feel like she's tried everything. Like she was on the phone crying because she could
like,
not
please
get her
save my daughter.
Like
she's gonna kill herself. Please. But that Ali visit really opened her eyes.
Yeah, it really did. And you know, it's good to have someone like Ali in your life. Like if you know somebody who was an addict before and they come around, you know, it's so helpful to have someone who understands you, who knows what you go through, who calls you out on your bullshit. You know, and that's what I feel like he is for Rue, and I really appreciate that for her. But these situations they show on Euphoria, they're real life situations, and you know, even though you know I do have an issue with some of the stuff that the show promotes, I do feel like girl, you don't want to get into that right now.
Next episode, next time,
next time. You don't want to get into that right now, but you know, overall, it does show like just the emotions of everyone, and I feel like people should take it a little more seriously, maybe look at it, you know, and understand that people go through so much shit and you would like never know. Just like Lexi's holding all this in, now she's expressing it through her art. You know how many people do that?
She's a super introvert.
Super, but she can express it through her art, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
Very intellectual. Lastly, I agree with you. Everything you said, I agree with you. Lastly, how do you feel about the whole Maddie Cassie betrayal?
I feel like Cassie's a bitch.
Bitch as in a pussy, or bitch as in like horrible person?
She's both. Because like you can't stand up to your back. Like, yo, I cried on that scene when she was banging on the door trying to get her to come out.
Girl, she was like, it's about you and me. Fuck Nate. It's about you and me.
It's about you and me, and she would not come out. And I don't think people know how hard it is to lose a best friend just because they fucked with your ex for like no reason. No reason. Just because she wanted to be a slut. Cassie's a slut, and Cassie just needs to examine her sluttiness and.
And I hope McKay come back in the last episode and beat the shit out of Nate, but he a little nigga.
Nah, so. I hope Fesco come and beat the shit, but we know that's not. Hopefully,
you know what? I hope Fesco don't die or get. I don't know. He might get arrested.
Fesco gonna die.
He might get arrested.
Or his grandmother gonna die.
The grandmother. That's up in the room?
So, for some reason, everyone still thinks that she's alive.
She's a potato.
And she's in a coma.
She's in a coma.
Yeah, but what if she comes alive, like, in the last episode, mysteriously? You know, Euphoria likes to, like, play these crazy storylines. Because we got to see how it's full circle, because she was in the second episode, right? It was the first. Was it the first episode or the second?
First episode.
It was the first one?
The grandmother?
When they introduced her, was the first one?
First one. Mm-hmm.
Damn, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, they did, because they saw him beat the shit out of him at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think that's going to come full circle at the end. I don't know how they're going to end it, because this play is, like, ridiculous. But I hope Cassie get what's coming to her.
You think Fesco got arrested?
I think it's gonna be a bloodbath of something, because
because Ashtray, I feel like Ashtray got some slicing. He sliced some shit up or something. He did something. That's the bitch ass. That's the bitch ass nigga. That nigga that came in with. That's the bitch ass nigga.
I really hope the girl, what's her name, Faye. I hope Faye says something to them and warns them. But like,
I don't know. During that, this is a real tight pocket in time. I don't know if she has time to even say shit. I don't know because Fez missed the play.
Ashtray, see what's up. But if they kill off Ashtray, I might not watch next season, because Ashtray a gangster.
He is. Period.
Like he don't play about his brother,
even though he probably don't know his birthday. His real birthday. I just feel like.
Oh, and we still haven't found out about the missing brother of Nate's. It's another brother that's missing.
Yeah, like this is another person in the picture.
Yeah, it's a whole, like, Euphoria keeps leaving us with these storylines, and then they'll leave us for 2 years and then not come back. Like, no, I want the next season at the end of this year. What is going on? Like, they don't have that. You know how
HBO does a thing with, like,
I don't care.
HBO does this weird selfish shit with
It's very selfish, and I don't appreciate it.
I feel like the only time HBO gave you like content was with True Blood.
Yeah,
that was it. But
they even cut off Game of Thrones. So HBO, get it together, please.
Yeah,
please get it together.
But yeah, hopefully Maddie beats Cassie ass one good time.
I can't wait. She's gonna be like, "You stupid whore."
Because Maddie that bitch. Maddie will get down with you.
Yeah.
So,
that's why Cassie was running from her.
Little bitch. But no, Cassie was bold as shit walking through the hallway with Nate holding hands, walking past Maddie.
Girl, she was looking like mad dumb.
I would have snatched Cassie ass up right there.
That situation's a little too deep. I feel like Euphoria goes a little too far sometimes.
Yeah,
like it's a little too far for me with this last episode. But we'll see what this next one brings. But please don't let it be traumatizing.
It's going to be, because hopefully, I really do hope Fez don't die. But I definitely think he's going to get arrested for sure, because he did not make it to that play. He did not make it to the play at all.
I hope Fezco makes it to the play. Bloody.
He does not make it to the play. They put his ass on the ground. He's getting arrested. He's getting arrested because that nigga snitched on him. Oh,
and what happened with Rue's drug dealers?
Oh yeah, hopefully, because she owed niggas money. So what's going on with that?
It's only $10,000 though. I thought it was $40,000 for some reason.
It's like $17,000, ain't it?
No, it's only $10,000. She asked her for a $10,000 case. Remember?
But she
was like, "That's very responsible of you, Rue."
Girl, please. She don't get a $10,000 regardless.
Listen, Fezco gonna give her the $10,000.
Hopefully, if you don't get arrested.
Because why would they flush the pills in a suitcase?
That's so stupid.
Like, her friends are the dumbest friends.
Because, like, why would you not question where she got this from?
Elliot's already confirmed he's in the next season.
He did? He said that?
Yes, on the interview.
He talked too much.
Said he's definitely coming back for season 3.
Well, and then fuck Rue for fucking him.
Rue didn't fuck him.
I'm sorry, fuck Jules for fucking him.
Jules is a slut.
She's a slut for that. Fuck her for that.
She fucks everyone. She's a whore.
Anywho, next episode. Monica will be back next episode, y'all. Yeah. Stay tuned. Yes, so closing out, I really enjoyed this. Yes, so guys, make sure you guys check out Heard the Podcast on all podcast streaming platforms. YouTube, HER_D. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, HERD the podcast. Where can I find you at, Monica?
You can find me at It's Monica Sheri on Instagram. You can find me at Lola Vivo on Twitter. And you can also find me at Monica Sheri. Takes me out, the Lola Vivo. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like probably lit. And I just made that up like 6-7 years ago from my Twitter. I don't know. But yeah, follow MonicaSheri.com.
All right, y'all. Alrighty. Thanks for listening. We out. Peace.